Poutine.
Poutine.
Alright, hello
Poutine. Fry
friends.
with
We
cheese
are live
and
on
gravy.
Don't
Diesel
say
Shot,
poutine.
and I am
Poutine.
sending.
It's just Putin.
Poutine.
Yeah, poutine. It's French fries with cheese and gravy.
That's just disco fries. I don't like that the French decided to take that from me.
Tabarnak.
So
Tabarnak.
We're live.
Pat got the
Ali's
leather
eating.
collar.
Foggies.
oh, it's yeah.
Now we got two French people here.
Mine has anchors on it.
It's
What?
Pat, and also I don't know Rainbow. What's your actual name? Not your
Rainbow.
name.
No, her name is Rainbow.
Yeah, that's my official first name.
How do you say rainbow in French? Rainbow.
Arc-en-ciel.
Actually,
Which literally just means arc in the sky.
yeah, I noticed a lot of French words be
in
doing
the
that. They just be
sky.
like
Yeah.
describing shit. Like
French
was it
people do
potato?
kinda
It's just
crazy.
pomme de terre.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like, no, apples
yeah,
aren't
pomme
just...
de terre,
Apple
apple of
earth.
the earth. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, apples aren't earth. Fucking
But
Yeah,
that's
they
what
grow
it
on
is.
potatoes
trees.
aren't apples.
Yeah, dude.
The trees come from the earth.
It's the apple that grows in. the
So
earth.
true
Apples-
story. All right.
Apples fall on the earth, and then a tree sprouts, and then more apples are created.
The word
That's just what Big Pharma wants you to think.
the word apple definitely came first because the French actually had apples, but when they were
Yeah.
introduced to potatoes in like the 1600s, they were like, "Wow, these shits are dope. They grow everywhere. They're really tasty. They're like a staple food, just like these apples." And then they made up a word for it.
A fucking Frenchman would bite right into a potato thinking it's an apple.
Thank you
and
for
be
the
like,
host.
This is a snack. What the
That
fuck
ass.
is an onion? The
Yeah,
apple of
they
the
do that
stalk?
though.
All right,
They just eat
hello.
raw
No,
onions,
but-
like it's nothing.
But pineapple is the best one.
Oh yeah.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Ananas.
All right, everyone, we're live. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Time to play the
Hello.
fucking game.
Hello.
And
Hi.
here we are in Freistadt on the the Freistadt map. And I ask you now, what you guys want to do?
I want to go to the gardens,
To the gardens to finish
or
what
maybe
we
also
started.
that place in the mist.
We don't have. So wait, the gardens. Wait, that was where we went last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't
We
have.
also-
We have not acquired a druid.
Have we not?
Nope.
Do we need a druid?
Specifically, yes.
Do we have a druid in the Chartists?
We do.
You have multiple druids.
They
Who
haven't
is-
come through for a
Who
while.
is one?
But they couldn't make it today, apparently.
We
Oh
gotta
shit!
kidnap
Oh,
the
Emily's
druid?
one. We were gonna. Okay. Right, and then, gotcha.
It's fine. So, like, if you guys want to go back to the Hanging Gardens, you can. If you guys want to go to the place in the mists, you can.
What do you guys say? I'm down for either. And
What
so is
is-
my
Place
character.
in the
So
mist.
sort of out of character, what is prepared? I don't want to be like, let's go here, and you gotta end up speed mapping the whole night, you know?
Nothing. So you're just not gonna change either way.
Oh,
Mhm.
You can go literally like walk down a random street, and there'll be as much prepared content.
We've got this.
Let's. I mean, we can maybe go towards this anomaly.
The anomaly.
I don't know.
alright. Something anomalous.
Can we do something in Venningelheim?
In Venigfoldenheim?
Yeah.
Well, you will have to get into Venigfoldenheim, but yeah, you could try.
We just gotta go like this, right?
Hey Pat, guess what?
So there's two
Hmm?
gates, both of which are guarded. Pickle time.
Wait, they're guarded.
By the
How's that?
Shoutier Company, like there was a whole vote about this very early on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember. Okay, well,
So
but isn't there like a hole in the wall over here?
there is. You can go through the breach.
Mm.
Oh, there
Do we
was a
want to trace
vote?
after the Mother Sludge?
Yeah, the Mother
yeah.
Sludge.
Oh,
The
true.
Mother
Let's,
Sludge.
let's go try to find another one then. Another portion of the Mother Sludge, maybe, and take it out potentially.
Kill the mother slooge for Mother's Day.
Pockies.
Oh, fuck
You
yeah.
slide. Yes, all right. Back at the you determine what you want to do. You want to gather up your tokens and move yourselves down here as you go to Leave of the
Yeah.
Fifth Watch.
Okay.
What the fuck is my computer shitting itself?
We've got to get that fixed, my friend.
Nothing to be done. The internet is shit all the time.
We are
right
hunting
now.
the mother sludge, you say?
Do we join us there?
This sounds fun for Kathos. Gonna tag out the Vaquero. Kathos and the Vaquero will slap hands. Like, you're in, partner.
Switch.
These two would make such a devastating crime-fighting duo, though.
Oh my god.
It
The
was-
Debbie
one
Page
guy
is
in
just
all
like-
bright red, who's actually like, well, the four guys in all bright red, and then just the dude skulking around in the shadows, stabbing.
The Vaquero would like appear, and then like as his theme song is playing, before like the first chord can even go off, like Kathos would just like throw a
giant
fireball.
fireball.
Yeah.
My friend, I thought those were mine. You
Like-
lose, you lose.
Like,
It'd be also kind of fun to see if we can't heal these face sprung that we found.
Alright,
I
so
think
you
we
guys.
need to finish the gardens thing first, but
I see fire. Alright,
Yeah.
Silva. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, I gave him soil, I gave him water, I gave him fertilizer. I mean,
They're content.
they're fine. Yeah, they gonna do what
They
it
ain't
do, and
gonna
if they ain't doing that, then
Wait.
what are you doing?
Lee,
Yeah.
why do only 2 people have the new border?
Because as I said, like any
There's
work
the new
that I
border?
do is literally wasted on a program that is actively throttling our ability to do anything. We constantly have dropped frames and we can't stop them. So it would be
Alright,
like
fair
over
enough.
an hour of work. I really appreciate the new frame, but the idea was on Tuesday I would change the program and then I would implement the new border. That didn't happen. Sorry. So yeah, you guys are here. Boop. You around the foreboding walls of Venigvolenheim, miasma brushing up against its high. Who the fuck?
Key?
Turn
What
that
is
shit
that?
off. You guys around the tall walls of Venigvolenheim. And find yourselves approaching Council Park. Now a lot clearer, and my roll 20 on my desktop just completely freezes up and becomes useless one moment. Yeah. Alright, so you find yourselves in Council Park. I will try and get the stream over there as well. And you see that, you know, it's pretty. Oh yeah, you see ghost copies of yourselves. Deleting the doppelgangers. The older art unloads. Yeah, and you see that after a while, some of the sludge has abated a bit. And
Wow.
Excellent.
seems like things are starting to get back to normal as the crabs are sort of like gathered up to the south, and you hear like little like crickling crackling sounds, and Uther waves to him. He's like, "Oh, hello," as he and his boys are trying to fix up some of the destroyed buildings. Hello there,
Hello
Chartis. Thank you so much. Hello.
Thank you for your service to the town.
Yeah, but it's good that things are, you know, sort of starting to get back to normal here in Innenstadt.
No, I'm very, very hopeful that they will continue to become more and more organized and orderly as time goes on. But we all must pitch in during these trying times. It's good to know that there are concerned citizens such as yourselves out there doing the good work. Thank you for your service.
Oh yeah.
Can I roll like a persuasion to, Kind of just
Yeah.
like provide them with like wow. Never mind.
Also, by the way,
Just good
is
vibes.
anybody else hearing
Yeah,
Pat, like a
Pat,
little
you're
robot?
lagging really bad back.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like your video is frozen up.
You know what's crazy, Rainbow?
What?
You know how your mic does that a lot?
Yeah.
It
Not
never
in
does that on
Discord,
Whereby.
It's literally just Discord. I don't know why.
Yeah. I like just noticed that.
Yeah, it's weird because
Wait
like,
a
on the
minute.
one hand, Discord is like the better program, but on the other hand, like I'll have weird audio issues on just Discord.
Am I coming in okay now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all up
Yeah.
here.
I refreshed.
Yeah, so they don't really take it amiss, but you don't really change anything about the situation. Yeah, and you see someone has finally like drug this tree out of the way and chopped it up.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Wait, so are we trying to go south here, or?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you're passing around the walls to the west.
Oh.
Can we go over this bridge without being assaulted? Or we should probably just go around, right?
So we're going. Are we going here or?
Yeah. No, we're going south. Like,
Okay.
So, I mean,
There,
yeah, I suppose we just go
Are
around.
we just gonna go around?
Right? Yeah, might as well.
All right, you walk around the Konig's crabs. Who here has like a passive perception of 15 or more?
Nicht mehr.
I do.
All right,
It's 14, unfortunately.
Swing. You notice that it looks like those eggs are starting to hatch, and there's lots of little baby crabs that are emerging forth.
Hooray!
And it seems like they're
Swing
getting ready
noticing
to
what?
head south towards the pier.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mm.
Hello.
Mazel
You're
tov.
muted. Earlier.
My lead.
But yeah, the party is
Where the hell am I?
as long as you don't get within like 20 feet of the crabs, they won't bother you, and you're free to pass through Council Park
Oh, okay.
unmolested.
Okay. Sure.
Mm.
Could we have gone over that?
I feel like we should have like an escort mission at some point where we escort the crabs back to the ocean.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be
Pretty
fun?
sure they had lived here like originally, and then just got like mutated.
No, they lived in the ocean and were forced here during the storm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought they were just like.
Thank you. It was part of an adventure where the protagonists transformed into their familiars.
Yeah, so you guys, you get to Council Park. You find your way
Thank
to
you.
the breach.
They're my passion.
And there seems to be a little bit of a kerfuffle. As you can see, members of the Shaltier Company, hired by the city to keep, the quarantine, trying to keep some people inside the miasma in, to contain the strange ailments, which I believe to be associated.
Right. Then we have discovered that there's not so much an illness as there is a general malaise brought
Right.
upon by the effects
Well,
of it.
they don't seem to have been ordered to stop enforcing the this. So yeah,
Interesting.
you're gonna have a little bit of a situation here.
Well, I'm not one to go against the grain in matters of the council. So, if any way we can sneak in.
I mean, can't we just tell them
Yeah, you
Oh
can-
yeah.
we're chartists and we're going in there?
yeah. They're not gonna stop you from going
Okay.
in.
Excellent.
Oh,
Are
okay.
they going to stop us from coming out?
Not you guys.
Okay. Well, Deputy would of course be wearing a wet towel. Oops, wrong way. Wet towel over her face.
Quarantine mask.
Very practical, very wise. Oh,
Yes.
We'll also draw
Of
a
her
red
of her
bandana.
own garden. She would naturally have grabbed some on her way.
All right.
Kathos will also use his red bandana. That's a little
She's a
damn.
very generous woman. She will share it all with you. That's a very low price of 1 silver.
Freya is not scared of being diseased.
Adonis is gonna use his little gold, neck piece he has.
Mm.
I don't know what those are called.
His little
Epaulet?
no, not the little like oh my god, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The little like scarf thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called?
Forgot.
Yeah, an ascot. Yeah, that's what it's
He's
called.
gonna use his ascot.
Fuck. Freya is not scared. Freya is not scared of getting.
Freya's gonna
sick.
get the Roni. We're gonna get in there and Freya's gonna have the Roni.
No, fuck. I literally abandoned the arc because of like the Rona actually happening.
Oh,
and
we don't have to go there then.
I should have thought of it before I let you. It's fine. Roll 20. I lit.
Mm. Right.
Yeah.
That was a really dope arc.
Alright. Yeah, so there are some mercenaries here. They're not going to stop you from passing by.
Yeah, well, for good measure, I would like to roll persuasion here as well, just to be like, keep up the good work, stay on target, and make sure that everything is kept orderly.
Yeah, they're
Much
like, oh yeah,
appreciated.
cool, chartists.
You're
the-
doing work, kids.
The commoners on the far side are kind of hanging out, huddled, and there's some general signs of devastation and some wafting clouds of miasma further into the streets. It's not going to be easy to navigate through the street level of Vennig-Rodenheim, and you're going to have to be entering some dankness. Does anybody have anything to help them navigate through these miasmatic streets? Otherwise, I would like you to nominate someone in the party who's good at survival. Roll me that.
I've got dark vision.
I can blow some of it away. I mean, depending on which direction we want to go.
Yeah, you can use. You can gust it out of the way.
I wanted to cast protection from poison on me and Adonis. Freya and Adonis.
All right. You are protected from poison.
Nice.
Oh yeah, heal slut.
Swing. Do you have survival as a skill?
No.
All right.
I've only got a +2 in it, but I'm not proficient.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody got?
I have a 4 in survival, but
All right. Well, with Kate, those gusting, you guys would have advantage.
oh
on
yeah,
the check. Yeah.
survival. What is your survival stat?
You
Trying to
just
figure
get
out
advantage.
who's got the best to roll it.
I definitely don't.
Oh god, she walks us right into it.
Amazing. Yeah, this is with
Well, wouldn't
advantage
it be
with
an
the
advantage
gusts.
because I'm gusting? You just said.
Yeah, advantage with the gusts.
Nope.
Oh, I also have a +4.
That's better.
Very good.
All right. Yeah. So you guys wander into the miasma. So you're wandering.
and
You
I don't
wandering
have sight.
down a street.
Oh.
And you see in the distance, like a statue of some kind. You know that's sort of towards the center of the district. And from here, you see two ways to go. One, down a major street. Another, down a less major street. I will move the party icon here really quickly to show you where you
Which
are.
street is smaller?
Oh yeah.
So we're like here.
I'm gonna get the party icon, but yes.
Okay.
So do you think we should take a smaller street? I remember these things in the mist being a little bit bigger.
They are larger, yeah. But I feel like it is quite possible that they could fit in tight spaces. After all, they were inside of that building, laying eggs earlier.
Yeah, that's completely valid. We might
They
benefit
very
from
well
having
could
space
be.
to move around.
And remember, if anybody asks, they breathe fire.
Alright, so Main Street it is.
Oh my god.
You arrive. Find the road ahead blocked by some rubble.
Oh.
There is a street to the northeast, but what's the highest passive perception in the party?
Mine's 14.
That's got 15.
Doesn't Sila have like a 17 or something crazy?
Yeah, she's got something ridiculous.
Yeah, Elizabeth, what's yours? Hello?
Yeah, hi, what?
Can anyone
We
else
can hear
hear?
you, Lee.
Can anyone
What's
hear
up,
Elizabeth?
Yeah, we hear.
I can't hear
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I hear.
I am not hearing anything Elizabeth is saying.
No.
Elizabeth, you gotta refresh. I
Then
can't hear
how
anything
would
you're
he
saying.
know if you're asking if he can hear you? I think he's fucking around.
No, I think there's. I don't know. Just refresh.
Yeah,
Yep,
like if you
there's
look
a
at the
couple
stream, like I
things.
can't see or hear you, Elizabeth.
Refresh. Yeah, refresh. So silly. We really have to get rid of that.
Flash diesel shot. Lee, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
So, Lee, what I wanted to let you know is that I'm going to take the observant feat the next time I get an ability score increase, and I'll have a passive perception of 22.
Okay, but what is it right now?
It is currently 17.
All right, cool. So you see down the miasmic street to the northeast, several people moving in the mist awkwardly. Seem to be shuffling. They look
Oh.
like maybe they're well armored.
Shuffling and well armored.
Do I see anything? So I'm assuming this is like a kind of like mini map, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
so,
little. All right.
sorry,
so
the shuffling
we're
people
here.
are this way.
the
The
northeast.
people are here. Is there anything up here, or did we decide to not go from here to here?
You've never
Sorry,
been.
I'm
You've never been
They're
there.
this way.
What?
You have never been there. You've been here. That's it.
All right.
we
So
went this
we
way.
are here right now, and we
Where the party icon,
hear
yeah.
people here. Do I see anything up this way?
So there is rubble blocking the road ahead. You could climb over it, but you won't be able to see what's there, and it will be a skill challenge to navigate it, particularly given the current circumstances.
Okay.
Also, you cannot dash when you begin your turn within the miasma, and that will affect your ability to do athletic things.
Even with from poison?
Not no. I mean, what is it? Drop the text in chat. I don't know that spell. Like, what does it literally do?
Oh, Yeah, true. I just thought if we were gonna become poisoned, that.
Yeah, that would help if you were going to become poisoned.
So it's okay.
It more has to do with the fact that, like, if you start breathing heavy, you'll bring all this, like, purple air into your lungs and then cough it up.
I see.
But it does say
So it's more like
yeah, you
smoke
could
than an actual
call it
poison.
you could call it a poison that you know of and choose to neutralize it for the duration.
Okay. So, but does that mean it's not affecting us? Like, if I neutralize it in one of us and then
That
one of us
means
takes a
it-
breath again, does that mean they just got it again?
No,
Like,
the two of you won't poison neutralized. If more than one afflicts a target, you neutralize one poison that you know is present. No, I'd say for the duration, you can just get rid of it.
okay, that's useful.
So yeah, you are aware. You would enter here, and you know that there is like you see some people who look very well armored down here by like a cart that has some stuff knocked out the back of it.
That's suspicious. Are they you said they were shambling?
They're moving around awkwardly. You could roll an insight.
Have I seen them?
I
No.
would like to alert everyone of the people, and I rolled insight.
Mhm.
There's definitely something not right around here.
sorry about that. So okay, so we can go. So there's rubble if we go this way, right?
Mhm.
And then
No, there's
enemies-
not rubble if you go this way. This is the side street.
Oh, so we've already decided to go side street. Okay.
You haven't. I'm just saying that's what's down there.
Okay. And the enemies were this way.
No, they're around this barrel, but you haven't actually gone there yet.
Oh, okay. Freya would say let's go towards the enemies. I don't know what anybody else wants to do, but
Mine weird. Well, I don't mind, certainly. If there are foes to be contended with, might as well be us doing it.
Alfred does not back down from a fight.
Down is the path that the Mother Sludge went.
Isn't that right, Adonis?
No.
Okay, so
Freya,
I'm gonna roll a perception just to see if it's any better than my passive.
Freya just gives Adonis this look of like, you better say no.
Okay, so I probably don't see any of this that's actually happened. But having heard about the shambling, I'm gonna think back in history if I've heard of anything like this before.
Chandler? I think we've seen. Have we ever seen people like really negatively affected by the miasma?
No.
Yeah. We have never actually seen the effects of it.
I mean, you've seen people hanging around it, but you haven't seen people who got like very negatively affected like this
Yeah.
by the miasma.
Do I notice anything specifically about their like gait or how they're moving with a 17 insight?
Yeah. It looks unnatural. Their movement. It looks like they're like lurching a bit.
Oh,
All right.
disconcerting. And
Yeah. So do you guys like? You haven't gone there yet. If you go there, you will deploy here and be able to see them, but they'll probably be able to see you unless you stealth. Do you want to do that?
I may want to stealth. I'm not very stealthy, but I'll roll.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
either.
Better for them not to see me immediately.
Don't you have disadvantage, Pat?
Do I?
Because of the armor?
I don't know. It's special.
What kind of armor
It's
do you
splint,
have?
isn't it?
So do I
Or
actually?
is it half plate? No, it's
I think it's just scale or something.
Scale is like the worst. Not Literally, but like it's like clinky dinky. Yeah, you know.
It-
Oh,
I'm
pretty hard
it's in
to
my
sneak around
inventory
in
as
bright red.
tax collector's regalia. So I don't know actually what kind it is.
Was it heavy, medium?
It's heavy armor.
Like
Okay,
It's
yeah,
heavy
so I have
armor?
disadvantage.
Oh, if it's heavy armor, then you have disadvantage.
This is the first time I've ever had to roll at disadvantage, though, so it has not been something that I was aware of. Although I
That's
guess
the first
maybe I
time
should
you've
have
ever
known.
stealth.
Why does padded armor
Not
give you
true.
disadvantage on stealth? That doesn't make any sense. Padded armor is like a gambeson. That's just like a really thick shirt. That makes no sense.
Imagine
It's
trying to
really
sneak around
thick,
if you're
that's why.
wearing
They can
like
just hear the
five.
clapping of its
Oh.
cheeks.
I can't hear and either Lee or Greg because you're both on.
We were talking pretty distinctly different times actually, but
Look how clean.
Really?
Look how clean and
Maybe
stealthy
there's
I
like a
am.
delay then.
Hug,
'Cause
but
I-
everybody else isn't, so I'm like,
Wait, but Lee, did you say
you
something
don't have disadvantage.
about the padded armor?
Well, I also have
Don't
chainmail,
worry
don't
about
I?
it.
So I
Alright.
rolled for
No,
disadvantage.
no, no. Remember we got you half plate
all
last
right. So
time?
Freya,
Mm.
you're also sneaking. No.
I rolled it, but I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
because everybody else was,
So like
but
swing and Adonis.
Freya's not trying very hard to be stealthy. Like
Swing
she's
and-
doing it to appease people, basically.
Swing, Adonis, and Pat are actually kind of stealthy. Everyone else is not.
Somehow Swing is stealthy.
One of them looks through the miasma and sort of raises their halberd and says, "Stop, citizen." As you get closer, there's like a gust of wind that sort of moves. Well, I am Zero. Will Kathos be gusting the stuff in front of you as well?
Yeah, I mean,
like
I
a
feel like that's,
blower.
I could have been doing that this whole time we were traveling.
Well, no, I assumed you were. That's why they had advantage on the survival.
Oh,
roll.
okay. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you
kinda, like,
notice.
blowing it away as we come through.
You notice as like some of the wind miasma gets knocked back, that there's a tattered flag of the League near the cart and supplies.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! It's the league. Kill him.
Is that really the move?
Don't we
I
like
don't
the
like
Two
those guys.
No, we
arbalists
don't like the League.
shamble and division.
Okay, then, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
like the
fuck the
league,
league.
but let's wait for them to attack us first. We don't want any bad PR.
We don't like the League, but at the same time, killing them is illegal. They're like just merchants that want to exploit us. So, like, killing them is not something we're gonna immediately jump to, is what I'm thinking.
Freya would like step forward and be like, "Hello there. Have you seen any sign of a large sludge? We're hunting sludges tonight."
So like the halberdiers like brow furrows, and they like begin to say something, and then their eyes go wide and slack and a little bit milky, and they say, "Halt, citizen! What are you doing here?"
I just informed you.
The person
Well-
who seems to be dressed as an officer says, "What was that?" And another says, "It must have been the wind." And they sort of like look at each other, and one of them froths a little at the mouth. And then you hear like a chiming of the wind, and this strange creeping sound overcomes. And you get the feeling,
Inserting.
yeah, you get the feeling that there's like something seems to be acting upon them, and they turn around and they look, and the officer steps up and points right at debt be paid, and then at Scylla, and says, and Freya and Adonis, basically everyone but Swing Kathos, and says, "You have seen the seal which must not be seen by unclean eyes."
But I thought I got
Oh.
really good stealth.
Yeah, true.
No.
No, actually, so like, all right. The officer doesn't seem to see you, but he
Mhm.
points in your direction anyway. His eyes don't track.
This is
Alright.
some
Fair.
this is
Swing's
some
doing
butt
that thing from Emperor's New Groove where Kronk is against the wall trying to be sneaky.
shit.
That's how he's invisible.
Amazing.
So, B, when I see that, my character says, "Okay, guys, I think Vikan kills him."
Wait, I just realized.
Let's Let's
We're all
kill
standing
him.
in Kusto's poison. The poison for Kusto.
Exactly.
Kathos poison, the poison for Kathos.
The poison that is meant for Kathos.
I don't
What?
think these people are in their right minds or
What poison was
technically
meant for
alive.
Kate?
It's meant
Kathos
for
poison.
to be delivered to Kathos, not. I don't know.
It's
No idea. No
it's,
idea.
It's looking like initiative time.
Oh, really?
Where's
Oh,
our?
word?
Were we supposed to be on a new map or something? Because
On
You-
God?
Wait, hold on. Are you guys not on the
Scroll
map
down, gamers.
seeing this?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
This,
no,
Oh, there we
no,
are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right. The
No,
poison.
I was still up there in the corner.
The poison for Kathos.
Oh, yeah.
Poison chosen specifically to kill.
Lee,
Kathos
can
is
you put
Yo, who's
the
talking about
15
killing me?
as
Like,
my
I just hear
initiative?
someone whispering in the
What you
background.
can do
poison for
is
Kate.
you can click
Have you not
yourself,
heard the
roll
name?
again when you've clicked properly on yourself,
Oh,
and then just
here you
click on the number in the
Yeah,
turn,
Yeah, I got it.
and you can change your own number.
Oof.
Yeah, there we go.
And just
Me and
change it to
Deputy
whatever you
Pair
roll
just
first.
hanging out of the back.
All right, so it's an arbalist's turn.
Adonis roll, yeah. But...
The arbalist steps next to their arbalist friend, sort of like clunkily, raises their crossbow. They're swaying a little, almost like drunk. They would seem to have disadvantage. However, they do have concentrated fire, so they have advantage, evening it out to regular. They shoot at Scylla, and they do not hit as the bolt breaks on the wall. The other arbalist also shoots at Scylla. Yeah, so that's an 8 and a 6. I don't know if you got any tricksy tricks, or if that's
Let
just
me
gonna
see.
hit.
I don't think I have any spells
can
that
I
have
impose
for
disadvantage on it?
reactions, actually.
Sure. Is that?
I'm
I
gonna-
mean, I'm assuming that's the thing you can do.
Yeah.
When a creature attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet, you can use your action to impose. Yeah, you bash it out of the way with your shield. You didn't get crit. Congratulations.
That is really epic.
All right. Yeah. So.
Is that like a? Oh, it's a protection.
all right. So
cleric
Kathos,
thing.
it is your turn, and could you roll me an Arcana?
Well, I sure can, Lee. What is what does it say?
Okay.
On
So.
the initiative tracker, what will he cast?
So you.
What do your elven eyes see?
So you get the feeling that you were reminded of this one course you took about like mind altering magics, and there was particularly there was like a subclass about
Vile, disgusting.
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. My brother just farted really loud.
Oh my god, that's what that was?
That's what that was?
Yeah,
He needs
that's
to go
what that
check
was.
himself.
yeah, we might need to get gastrointestinal. Actually.
Thought like that was an elephant or some shit.
Damn, that's
No,
lame.
it was not an elephant.
Oh my god.
He needs to go check his drawers.
Apologize.
We
That sounds like a Matt
we
Neal
flame
I
check.
can
the
smell
boy.
that from here. That's how bad it was.
All right, yeah. So yeah. So Kathos, there was like a brief chapter about like esoteric entities and their ability to ensnare the minds of mere mortals, and you know that generally speaking, to do it uninvited, as in like it's not like a worshiper or someone who's like ritually imbibed something particularly potent. They normally need to be like someone needs to be fairly nearby maintaining it, otherwise there's a chance they can snap out of it because it requires normally a restarting haze.
Well, maybe we should do like non-lethal on them and then try to find the source of it and take them out. Because like killing 5 league people and an officer is horrible PR, especially when they're already like running smear campaigns against the Chartists.
Indeed.
I guess.
Yeah. So, all right. So, but yeah, Kathos, it is the beginning of your turn. You are free to take whatever action you would like. Do what Kathos would do, as it were.
I guess you guys mentioned we're being non-lethal to these guys.
It was just a suggestion.
I see the wisdom in it, and that's the problem. Like, we probably should keep them alive, at least one of them.
Because if it's someone controlling them, then it's not like we don't have a choice. Like if this were like a one and done thing where now they're like corrupted, I think that killing them would be the best option. But if there's someone like actively maintaining control over these people, then I think that non-lethal, like knock them out, tie them up, whatever, and then finding the source of that would be the best course of action. But that's just P. Why did I say that? What the fuck is
I
wrong?
don't
with me?
know.
All right, Kathos.
It's a bit boring, but
Web. You're gonna web them.
yeah.
Bloop. You're gonna goop them. That's a 20-foot radius, right?
Get webbed, dude.
Yes, 20 foot.
Damn, that's a large.
Web. Gobble
Free,
web.
decent load, huh?
Web. And
I
yeah,
need something saving that up.
is that a deck save?
Each creature that starts its turn must make a dexterity. Yep,
All right, so start on turn start.
Yep.
All right, that was Kathos' turn. Or you can move and bonus action.
I'm gonna.
I love that.
I guess I'll. I'm not gonna hide behind anyone. I'll just stay where I am.
All right, it is Sila's turn. Sila, you are pretty observant. You do notice there are two open doorways on the far side of them. What do you do?
Yeah, like over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I like try to throw like a rock or a brick at one of them to try and knock them out?
You see some paving stones that look kind of loose. Give me a strength check with advantage to try and pry one up.
All right. And I'll just roll. Could I roll athletics?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. All right, you managed. You managed to lug it, but it takes a main action. So you've obtained a brick. It's an improvised ranged weapon. It has a range of like 8 feet.
Okay.
Obtained a
Or
brick.
10 feet. Forgot. I'm playing a base 5 game.
Can you make a spell deal non-lethal damage? Is that a thing?
Raw, yes. I object to some spells being non-lethal, but if you can make an argument.
8 feet?
Yeah, 8 feet.
It'd be like 10 feet because this goes by 5-foot increments.
Yeah, 10 foot. It's a 10-foot
think
range weapon.
I think that's like one of the specific things that we were talking about. Like, can you make a fireball non-lethal? And Lee's like,
I don't
no.
think you can. That doesn't make any sense. But and then I will use one of my War Priest class features to just hawk this at the officer with a bonus action attack.
All right. So here's the thing. When you step there, both halberdiers trigger their at-length ability and make halberd attacks at disadvantage. However, they're flank. Actually, wait, no, they're not. They can't draw a line. They're not flanking. So both these are at disadvantage. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. You see that heaven and hell right there? Yeah, they get the hell.
I do. That's that's incredibly scary.
And with disadvantage, they take the 7 and they miss both of their pokes. And yeah, give us that yeet. Improvised ranged weapon.
So I don't get my proficiency
It's
bonus,
just dex.
right?
It's just a dex
It's
roll.
just strength.
Well, actually, a strength. You can throw. It's a thrown weapon. You can use strength.
All right. Roll 1d20. Oh my god. Oh my.
All right, you throw the brick slides out of your hand and plops onto the web messily. You're not getting that out easy. So I think that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So, now, here's a quick question. Does Webb have like a friend or foe system?
Yeah, the thing is, I
I'm
don't
back.
believe it does.
Sorry.
All right. So
You
can
know,
I
I
get,
don't know if it does.
can I,
I'm,
Scylla, can I get a dex save?
Yeah, you can get a dex save.
I believe it's when they begin their turn there, though.
Yeah, it's,
Or enter.
Yeah, or enter.
Oh, shit.
I am. Oh no. Wait,
You're in the
did it show up?
I'm
That's
not,
a
one.
I'm not seeing it in roll 20.
No,
And that
the one was from throwing the brick.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not seeing it. Okay,
Oh, there
it just
it
did.
is.
A 10.
There you go.
I'm
It's
assuming
still bad.
that doesn't
I
break
still failed.
Kathos'
I'm restrained.
spell save DC. So you see a little somebody poke his head out of that doorway, and I'm afraid I'm gonna need you to make a dex save at disadvantage because
Me?
no,
It's the
I said
Dark
someone,
Reavers.
Scylla.
Scylla. Okay, I heard Freya. Sorry.
Oh. Dex with disadvantage.
Them
Yeah,
are
as
killing.
dark waters erupt from below you. Oh shit, that's
really
a miss
fun.
by
This
one.
is really fun.
As you take 5 cold damage. Yeah, and they step back in. Some of you hear movement from the southern door, but nothing seems to occur. It is
Okay,
Freya's turn.
so this doesn't affect much, but I just remembered that because I multi-classed into Ranger last level, I do get advantage on creatures that haven't moved yet. So I don't know what that means for
Ranger
the
thing?
brick throwing. Could I roll another-
Yeah, roll it again. Roll it again. Officer hasn't moved
Alright. I'll just make a. It doesn't have disadvantage.
yet. All right. Well, yeah. See, you hit. Or actually, wait. No, you don't. The brick doesn't hit him. All right, that was your turn.
Okay.
Freya Halford, it's your turn.
Yeah. Geez, there's webs on the ground, huh?
By the way, this officer, even though he seems like a little bit like out of it, he is like barking orders to his subordinates. Move there. Sword there. Watch out. Brick. Watch out. Brick. And they still seem to be.
I know this guy is here, right?
They still seem to be instilling good discipline.
No, I don't think
yeah.
anyone
You saw
sees the guy
you saw him poke
except
their
me.
head out.
Yeah. I am going to cast. So I don't want to be a pain in the ass because this spell is a pain in the ass, but it seems like a good idea right now. I'm gonna cast slow on all 6 of them. On like all 6 of these
Overtime,
guys.
blah 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 blah. All right, saving throws and can't use reactions. All right, so.
So I think that's probably a good idea while they are webbed to use that.
Whiz. Let me know which, if any of these pass.
No one's passed yet. That one, the officer passed. Unlucky.
All right, everyone
God damn,
else.
that officer is really with the shits.
And then it can hit the fanatic too, technically, because it's like a 40-foot square. Like I can definitely hit him. So I don't know if like.
I got this bitch ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it has like the spell text, like it wraps around corners.
Up to 6 creatures is your choice in a 40-foot cube within range. So it doesn't say I have to see them.
All right.
I just have to know they exist, basically.
All right. Well, you don't even have to know they exist, right?
Like I know he's there because I saw him.
They have to be present. Oh, you
Yeah.
need to choose. Okay. Well, you
You
choose
get
him because
to,
you know
so,
he's
like-
there. All right. Yeah. That's a 10 is a failure. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So they're all slowed.
15 spell saves easy.
All right. Yeah. So that's the Freya. So that's Freya's turn.
I'll move up as much as I can.
All right. It's the officer's turn.
Okay, yeah.
At the beginning of the officer's turn, they make a dex save. Does 15 beat your spell save DC, Kathos?
But he has -2 to it because of the.
There's a 13.
Oh wait, the officer. Sorry, the officer.
Passed.
The officer
actually.
passed. Yeah, I passed.
Yeah. So Greg, does a 15 meter exceed?
I'm gonna see which one what I want to use to respond to it, which would give me a better.
Does it beat? Does
No,
it
it's
beat
just your spell
Spell
save
save DC.
DC.
Spell save DC.
Like,
From the
no,
web.
my spell save DC. Oh shit, no,
Yeah.
no, it does not.
All right,
what?
then he.
Oh wait, it meets it. My fault. It meets it.
Oh,
It's
15 does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is still difficult terrain, right?
That is correct.
All right. So how far can the officer get? 5, 10, 15. Yeah. So they're gonna pop out here, and for a variety of reasons, they have advantage on Scylla, but they're still lurching around and have disadvantage by default on all their attacks. So this is just a regular 2 longsword attacks. Taking the left-hand number, the 23 will be hitting you this day for 4 slashing.
Can I?
Oh, jam.
Whatever.
Well, you use a friendly within 5 feet. Yeah, if you have a use of that thing, you can proc it.
It's whatever. It's only 4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
on
save it.
something that's a little more useful probably on like a
All
crit or
right,
something.
so it's a halberdier's
Save it.
turn. The halberdier is also going to attack Scylla. Doesn't have flanking, so this is just a disadvantage. 15 doesn't hit Scylla. It is Adonis's turn. Adonis is a sneaky boy. The enemies don't seem to have detected him, other than the weird like finger pointing earlier about that you've seen the seal or something.
Can I move 50 feet and still attack?
No.
So you have a 30-foot movement speed.
I'm gonna go to 30. All right, that was 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my my light crossbow at the officer that's directly in front of me.
All right, pop that shot.
Did it work? Oh,
Well, the roll appeared. It thinks off his armor.
no, I've like my like clicks are lagging for some reason.
The roll 20 has been tweeting about it a lot, but they've had huge issues. They're overloaded.
Yeah, everybody's just
Everybody's using it.
because of the Roni. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's Adonis' turn, right?
Wait, I just realized that guy was here, right? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so that's Adonis' turn, yeah.
Heather.
All right, it is Swing's turn. Yeah, she's just muted right now. She's nodded her head. Swing. It is your turn. You're still in the Adonis. I mean, when Adonis shoots, he could have comes out of stealth.
Oh
Swing.
wait, it's advantage, right? Because he came out of stealth.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, actually, Rainbow's right.
Oh,
Adonis has advantage on that. It's attack from stealth.
Pog.
Regrettably, it looks like the officer's splint and shield will not be so easily pierced.
Okay.
All right,
Alright.
Swing, my boy.
Now, would you have allowed Swing to go into a rage prior to battle, since we saw them and we knew we were gonna mess with them?
You can have been like strategically raged.
There we go. Swing's gonna go after the officer.
All right, and you'll have advantage from both flanking and
Oh,
other
thank
considerations.
God.
And that's again regrettably not a hit on the officer due to his
Boo.
high fucking AC.
All right. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right, debt be paid. It is your turn. You are still a sneaky.
Yes. So let me just measure something real quick. Snap to center. And 30. And I okay. Whoa, the music just changed. Wait, can I pop this door open?
Yes. So
Why does the
as
boss
part
music have boss music?
as,
I just realized I forgot to take my second attack on that last turn.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, give us that swing.
Yeah, my bad.
Swing.
Yeah. Oop. Now advantage is on.
I feel that it is more prudent to avoid the webs than mire myself in that combat. Flanking is, of course, quite important.
Roll your damage, Chief.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck.
Oh, they're really not being nice to you on your rolls tonight.
Nope, it's because of the brain blast.
It's
You
because
got the brain blast.
The officer is
5,
just
6,
too
7.
powerful.
This officer is like
I
unsung
whipped
hero.
the brick
He
on
looks
him.
fucking doofy as hell. But
You
he's
hit him.
strong
You hit him
as
for
shit.
a 7, and the officer makes a weird save. He blinks at you and says, "Bandits, we've been accosted on the road. Defend the cart." So debt be
I hope
paid.
not.
Debt be paid. On your turn, you come up and you open this door, and at 3, 4, everyone do the dinosaur. It looks to you like there's some like this is a fairly abandoned room. but you do see on the far side there seems to be some damage in the wall. You can almost could you want me a perception to like peer through it?
Definitely. One sec. The motherfucking to be paid and worst mine perception. Oh, perception is not my strong suit.
Oh, but
it don't matter.
Well, what's the that's
Wait,
performance. What's your plus?
-1.
All right. Well, a -1 would have resulted in a 14, but this person isn't expecting to be peeked on from this direction, so you'll catch a glimpse of a white-eyed woman with strange gray pupils, who seems to be whispering something silently to herself and wiggling her hands somatically.
Oh yeah, fuck that one person in particular. Okay, so I can get, I believe, to here, and that's my turn.
All right, would you take an action or bonus action?
Oh, wait, can I see? Wait, with bonus action, yeah, I place my seal on her.
All right, yeah. So you place your seal upon her, and that's your turn.
I can't do anything else.
It is a halberdier's turn. This halberdier is slowed. Does that impact their attacks at all, Rainbow?
So it can only take one attack, and it can only take one either in regular action or a bonus action this turn, not both.
All right, they attack and fail to hit Scylla. It is an arbalist's turn. The arbalist says, suppressing fire on the kobold invaders.
Well, the arbalist has to make a dex save.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So, in fact, doesn't the halberdier, who I just rolled for as well?
I would believe so.
And he gets -2 on that anyways, so big fail.
All right.
That was kind of the idea.
Roll both the arbalists right now.
Yikes. They rolled pretty terribly. But the idea was like, oh, they're in the webs, might as well slow them too.
The arbalist is going to shoot at Freya
Big combo.
with regular.
The arbalist has that ability?
Well, why? Yeah, the webs don't like stop you from attacking, do they?
Yeah, they do. They restrain you.
They restrain.
Restrained doesn't. The restraint condition doesn't stop someone from attacking, does it?
Wait, it doesn't? Or does it just give them disadvantage?
I think it just stops you from moving.
I'm pretty sure it imposes disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah, the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, but you can still attack.
You have advantage on
I
attacks against
completely
them.
forgot about
They
that.
have
I thought I was
disadvantage.
gonna immediately
I guess
have
that's
to roll my strength save.
incapacitated.
Wow.
Still does not hit me though.
Yeah. Either way, so the arbalists don't really manage to hit you. Neither of them do. And it is the real Kathos' turn.
Alright, so I'm glad that I did the webbing, as I wanted to do that, just restrain these guys in case this didn't work out the way I hope it does. But so the webbing is kind of like my plan B, but here we go. Let's what do you think this will do? Can I dispel magic upon these gentlemen?
Okay.
Oh.
Now, okay. Ability check. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Roll me an intelligence check. Now, it's not a save, so don't add your proficiency modifier.
So yeah, 25.
Oh, okay.
Well-
So it's 15. Wait, is it?
No, 25.
What?
You rolled like, just take 3 off of it because that's your proficiency right now. Right?
It's a-
Level
it's-
6.
Oh,
24.
so I take my
yeah.
proficiency off, so it's just
Yeah,
20.
20.
Yeah, alright. You hear sizzling, and the air fries a little, and all of these people blink, and they look at you, and they're like, Chartists, what is the meaning of this? Where are we?
I
Where are the
You've
supplies?
been mind controlled. I've
Oh,
restrained you and disabled the and dispelled the mind control spell. But there are enemies around.
They all start turning around, looking a little
I believe
confused.
they're with the inside. I point to the buildings where I saw the dude peek out. I'm like, I believe one of them is a cloaked figure in that room over there.
Alright,
I'm going to,
yeah.
Everyone get ready to fuck these guys up.
Alright.
And then I stop concentrating on web.
All right, the
Oh.
web goes away, and
Nice.
no one is restrained by it anymore.
It'd
The
be kind of clean.
in,
It
con-
was
in
like
control
big, oh
in control
shit.
of their higher brain
Pat,
functions.
You are incomprehensible.
Shit.
What?
Rainbow, when we complain about your mic, that's what you sound like.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the people get unwebbed, and they turn
Is there
around.
something wrong?
They don't seem to be suffering disadvantage anymore.
No, it's not with
And-
your mic, Pat. It's with
Yeah, you
your,
sound like GLaDOS from Portal.
It's your internet.
I'm assuming they're slowed,
Oh,
right?
shit.
They're still slowed, right?
Sorry? I mean, yeah, there's still slow.
All right, yeah. But they're all turned around, and they're ready to fight, and they're like, "We will find who have ever done this and make them pay, preferably in gold, but we also accept silver." All right, so
People
Kathos,
off the mound.
that's your turn, right?
I'm also gonna move up a little bit, not much, but I'm gonna just
All right.
combat position.
Sila Donovan.
Hello. Oh, the web is gone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run these back.
Oh, worm.
That is gone.
Oh, worm.
Oh,
Oh,
worm.
oh god.
Alright. Can I break up my movement?
Yeah, you can split move and shoot.
So I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna take the dash action.
Mm-hmm.
Get there, and then I'm going to use the remaining. I still have more like regular movement because I know I can't. Okay, I don't really understand the logistics of this. Can I not? I know I can't start a dash in the cloud, but can I like dash and then move through the cloud?
Yeah.
All right. And I'll be here.
All right, that's what you want on your turn. All right. It's
Yeah.
the Frothing Fanatic's turn. The Frothing Fanatic looks at you, he attacks with his scimitar, and a 12, or actually a 10, because of slow, isn't going to hit, and then tries to Shocking Grasp you.
That also doesn't hit.
Yeah, although you do have metal armor on, right? So I guess
I do.
So
But it's
the advantage doesn't help because of 5.
Yeah.
It can help it.
So if it's trying to cast a spell, you have to roll a d20.
Mhm.
On 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect.
what?
That's how slow works.
All right.
Oh.
So the Frothing Fanatic does that. There's like a sizzling on their hand, but they seem to be like squinting really hard to try and make it happen. It's just not working out for them. It's yeah. So it is someone else's turn who has just realized what is going on and isn't happy about it.
So by the way, it doesn't eat the spell, Lee. It can happen on their next turn, but they have to use the action from that turn, or just like forego using the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a cantrip, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, yeah. So you guys see a blue crackling blast fly through this doorway and attack Sila. Technically from stealth, but it doesn't matter. This enemy's just not going to hit tonight, apparently. And yeah, it like breaks the wall over Sila's shoulder. It seems that there was a foe behind her.
Nice.
She then increases her AC by 3.
So she sees me.
She hasn't seen you because you haven't attacked yet. She's
Oh.
seen Sila and shot Shyla.
Oh.
Freya, it is your turn.
Yeah,
you know
well,
that-
I will drop slow. Oh no, wait, I can't. Fuck.
Why can't you drop it? Is it a concentration?
Well, it is. No, it's not a concentration spell. First of all. Second. Oh no, sorry. It is concentration, but it's not. It's also on the fanatic. So I don't really want to drop it because I don't feel like these guys are are useful enough to drop it.
Yeah.
I am.
At least the officer is.
Yeah, the officer seems to have some competency.
I'm gonna dash up here, and am I not supposed to be able to?
Why load
Is there a wall here?
yeah,
There
there's.
is a wall here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah. I don't think I have a bonus action here. Is the spell a bonus action? It is. No, I'm good actually. Yeah, I just went up on her. That's my
Alright.
turn.
It is an officer's turn, and the officer's going to be like, "They must have at them," and then he's going to advance to here. And it's a halberdier's turn. The halberdier is going to, and that, their speed is reduced as well, right?
No,
Rainbow?
so yeah, this speed is halved. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, so they can only move like, I feel so groggy. Adonis, it is your turn.
You mean
And yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna fire my crossbow.
uh,
Oh wait, no, I'm
No.
not gonna do that.
Yeah, those guys are allies technically now. All right.
Who am I fighting? What?
There's that's silent. There are people like in both of these buildings that are enemies.
Oh well, I'm just gonna move the full 60 feet. I'm at 30, so I can move another 30.
mhm.
And the purple's poison, right?
You have protection from it for me still, and yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move right here.
Alright. You head bravely into the front, and they're like, "Oh, isn't that Herr Adonis? Yeah, is that Helford boy? Oh,
He's like this.
Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Swing. It is your turn. What's the play?
Boss is the player. Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Swing.
I'm gonna go after where debt be paid went into that door, since everybody else is trying to cram into the others.
Oh yeah, you want to slide in behind?
Yeah. Come on. There we go. Now
Use your
moving.
hand
Purple
on
is
the
poison,
wall.
correct?
It's not too poisonous. It just stops you from. If you start your turn in it, you can't dash on that turn.
Oh no, because if I can walk through it, I'm able to get in the room.
Yeah, you can get in the room. You see that there's like a crack in the wall here, and through it you can see the white-eyed prophets. And you feel like it would be pretty easy to like Kool-Aid Man one's way through that wall if they were willing in a big slab of meat.
Oh yes, he's willing. He just needs the distance. Would he be able to huck a javelin through that?
Yeah, you could definitely. It would be. Yes, it'll be harder to hit because you're having to break through, but you can attack.
All right, now instead of that, I'm thinking about just Kool-Aid Manning through that wall as a.
Yeah,
That's exactly-
you can dash and
Yeah,
give me an
you would
athletics
be-
to try and
that's what I
barrel
was thinking.
through.
I'm gonna bash through this wall. That's exactly 40
Dash
feet.
and dash.
And it
What
would
do I
be
need
an
to roll to
attack
get through that?
itself.
Give me an athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah, and I think raging gives you advantage with it, right?
It
Yeah, it
does
does.
it gives me advantage on checks. Yeah. Oh god.
All right, yeah, you pop through there, and what tagline
Oh,
does Swing
yeah.
give? Is he just as he just arrives through
Exactly.
the wall, wood splattering. This person was completely taken by surprise. Did not see that coming.
Damn right.
No one expects
And-
the Swing position.
Now the dash was his action, so that's all he can do.
All right, debt be paid. It is your turn.
Thank you ever so much for removing that obstacle from me.
Oh yeah.
So it would appear that I can't really get farther than
Yeah. So
I
there's
can't
a.
move.
Yeah, I know.
Swing will allow you to get on his back.
Can I say that we're probably the same? How tall is Swing?
He's a tall boy.
Yeah, you
So
guys.
am I.
You guys are like taller than like a story combined.
We're both tall boys. Either way, if we can stay in the same space, that's okay.
You can't end your turn in
Yeah.
this space unless you are from. You could step here.
I can step where? Here? Yeah, perfect. That's where I wanted to be, but I was
And,
like,
and that gives you flanking.
Oh, fantastic! I needed it. Looked like.
Yeah, you.
That was one
Holy
attack.
shit. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
So that
nice.
one. Oh wow. All right,
Jesus.
RNG is giving you heaven and hell. Yeah, the 25's hit.
Yeah, I thought so.
Heaven?
God, I hope so.
How are you making 4
You
attacks
hack
in a
'em
turn?
hard.
No, it's advantage
Two
to
attacks.
She
attack.
just doesn't. She just doesn't
Oh,
toggle
poggers.
advantage for. I don't know why.
And I popped my seal too.
All right, roll me the 2. Yeah, so you do 7 damage, and you would heal yourself for 4 if you had any damage.
1d total. No,
A
sorry.
black
not
gold
me.
flame
Sorry.
overwhelms your Zweihander. So that's your attack, right? It's turn.
Mhm.
All right. A halberdier like hustles up a bit. The arbalists are like, if you will get into a fighting position. Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. It's hard for them to shoot through the miasma, and they both ready in action to fire when ordered to do so. And it is the real Kathos' turn. But at the top of the round, all of the miasma around really starts to get a whole lot thicker. And you guys hear a sound coming from the north and south. And it seems like you might be able to visit maybe soon.
A little what?
Oh, visit of some sort.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, Kathos, it's your turn. Conditions outside do not seem to be improving.
So what I'm gonna do?
Also, by the way, Sila, you do see that these are barrels of sake.
Nice.
I am gonna go here. And I think yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna cast Protect You from Evil and Good upon myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Alright. Sila.
And oh wait, I think I'll probably warn people like, hey, I think something's coming.
Shit.
For his like, let it come.
My character is taciturn.
Yeah, so Elizabeth, turn. Elizabeth? Hello?
Hello?
Elizabeth.
Liz. Oh, there she is.
Lee,
Hi.
you was looking you to go.
It is my turn. I'm gonna... attack. Wait, make sure. Yeah, alright. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's a hit. Normally that damage.
Oh.
Check out these 808 rolls. You drum on him with your red iron great sword. Blood goes everywhere.
Kasplorch.
808.
That's anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I think I will pop spiritual weapon just to have it nearby. For
Alright.
when these misty beasts do come here, around here through the fog.
Where are you putting the spiritual weapon?
I'd like to put it like around this area because I don't really need it to take out the fanatic.
Alright, so it's the Frothing Fanatic's turn. And I guess on their turn they spend the action to like try and like touch you. And do they get a save at the end of their turns, Rainbow?
So okay, if the last shocking grasp he used on his last turn would have hit, he can use his action this turn to make
it hit, but it didn't
Yeah.
hit. It was
All
below
right. So
my
yeah.
armor
All right.
class.
But again, do you
So-
get a
so-
save against slow at the end of each turn?
Yeah, it should be saving every turn. Yeah.
Okay. So last turn.
Sorry,
it's,
I
would be a whiz. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
so
so yeah,
it's
he breaks
actually
it.
not slowed.
All right. Well, then I would have dropped it on my turn. So just like if he had gotten out of it before my turn, then I would have just dropped it on my last turn.
All right. Let's drop.
Cool.
All right. The frothing fanatic is gonna try and slice you with a scimitar after. Not hitting. It is the
No.
white-eyed prophetess's turn. Her eyes roll back in her skull. The music goes dim and then wicks out. And
Shit.
you see her tongue roll back down her throat, and then a new one uncurl, terribly
Oh,
pockmarked, green and split, curling at the ends, not unlike the symbol
Oh, hot.
of the Kelvin
Oh, we get new boss
key.
music. Pog.
Yes, a tongue rather like this emerges, and
That's kind of hot, Lee, not gonna lie.
yeah. So you guys, you guys hear the terrible screams and Kathos. You cast a glimpse through the mist of a familiar foe.
Oh, it's the fire-breathing monster.
Yes, the fire-breathing monster. That is actually how my character refers to it.
Oh boy.
What's its
Lisa.
dex? Oh, 4. Okay. Yeah, it is ahead of me in initiative.
Yeah. All right. So the White-Eyed Prophet does that on her turn, and then she unspools Encardia and surrounds herself with a 3x3 of miasma, and that's her turn. And she goes, and mist erupts, miasma rather, and it is Freya's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And Frey, you've dropped slow.
Yeah. Let me just. Now there's like a big options. I am just going to try to kill this woman quickly. So I'm gonna use inflict wounds on her, and I totally whiff. Do I have advantage? Can you get advantage on spell attacks? Right? It's a
Yeah, it's a
melee
attack.
spell
It's an
attack.
attack roll. Yeah, I give it flank.
So, yeah, cool. Still don't hit though. I don't-
No, 16 hits.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit, yeah, 16 necrotic as you zap her.
Blammo. So okay, yeah. So that's you consider that the attack action? Like it's a spell. So
Why do you ask?
because I wanted to shield bash like with my bonus action, but I can't if it's not an attack action.
You make a spell attack, right?
Yeah,
Make a melee spell attack. Isn't that making
like
an
it's a
attack?
melee spell attack. Yeah,
But you
so-
don't take you didn't take the attack action. to
attack
make the
action.
attack.
Yeah, okay.
And no, you can't.
Agreed. Yeah.
All right, so that's
cool.
Freya's turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's an officer's turn. The officer's like, form up, as he sees the enemy and the halberdiers and everybody move into position and out of the turn tracker, so we don't have to keep worrying about like 5 more people in this fight. And they all sort of do their thing at disadvantage because of the smoke, but they do manage to get one hit in on one of his foes who goes, and yeah, it seems like they're ready to fight. It is Adonis Halford's turn. Adonis, yeah, there's some creepy things in the mist, and there's some violence, and your cousin's in here. You're like, hey, cousin,
You can go there.
want to go fight
Hey.
big eldritch horrors?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, that's with advantage, but I mean, you fucking hit with a 24. Yeah, you like slice down her back. The blue ori veins across her body cracking as your Y-hander breaks down on them. The voice
Hey,
within,
does it get on me?
hungry. Yeah, like there's weird like blue flakes that sort of like dissolve into goop after they break off her
Yeah.
body, mixed
Does
with
my
her
sword
blood.
like it?
Yeah, the sword's like, yes, make this abomination bleed.
What are they?
I
Blue
can't
flakes?
believe you like this. Nasty.
Yeah, and you attack with advantage because you're
What do they
flanking.
use? Head and shoulders?
Yeah, nasty.
Yeah,
Nasty.
You have a second attack though.
yeah. So you
Oh,
can make
yeah.
another attack with advantage. Well, that's a hit. Only the damage. Oh yeah, and you bop her for 12. Wow. All right. There's a lot of blood all over here. Blood.
My
and blue
RNG
goop.
is godlike.
Puggies.
Mhm.
It really do be though.
That's it.
And swing.
Hmm?
It's
No,
swing, you know, it
the
swings.
character's name is Swing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm like,
What do you mean? I just did that, huh?
Swing's gonna take a couple attacks on her. Advantage or not?
Yeah, flanking.
Good. Yeah.
Adonis is on the far side, cutting her up, and then you just axe her a question.
That's 1.
9, 10, 11. She's up at 1 after the first hit. The second one hits, and she's at 1 HP, so there's no way she can survive. But yeah, no.
Yeah, now I'm getting
your
the higher
axe
rolls.
goes deep into her chest, and a strange shimmering white flickers through her eyes as they go pearl white, roll back up on her skull, and a strange sea foam emerges from her mouth before she hits the ground, subsumed by the miasma, melting into it. And that was Swing's turn. Or that was Swing's 2 attacks. You still have movement and all that. Bonus action if you want to take them. You see there's like a deep room deeper in this building. You know there's lots of miasma in the street now, and it sounds like something's coming.
I'm gonna go down and check here.
Wait, what happened to the white-eyed priestess? I was
She
tapped
died.
out for a second. Oh, okay.
So you
Nice.
see what appears to be a simple bedroom with a chest and, some like various like broken odds and ends. The chest seems to have a bashed open lock on it, but is closed.
That'd be foolish not to open it.
All right, so Swing begins to slowly open this door. This
And
chest.
it's a mimic.
It's opening, and we go to Debate's turn.
Okay, so
We'll
I'm.
find out next time on Swing.
So presumably I'm wearing a face mask that's got the what was it, lilacs? That,
Yeah.
Or
Indeed.
laurels or whatever.
Quite
so
so.
am I affected by the cannot dash?
Not if you're doing the thingy thing.
Okay, so I'm doing the thingy thing for sure. Maybe I should indicate that on my, because I definitely went in under the impression that I had that on, and
I thought we all
explicitly
did.
said it. So I just want to make sure that it's listed on my thing.
I thought
I'll do that.
at least everyone that's been in the miasma before and encountered the lilac masks had that.
Okay, so snap to center. Let's see. So that's 15. And that's, I'm afraid I can't do that and move. Is there another door over there that I could use? Oh, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna join these guys in lining up at the door over. No. So, actually, yeah, fuck it. I'll just give you advantage. That'll be my thing that I do. And while I'm passing, I put my seal on that guy, and that's where I stand.
On who?
This guy or this guy?
Oh, this guy.
The guy way off.
Oh, that guy.
No, creepy
Okay.
fish person.
Nice.
All right.
monstrosity.
Run out, place my seal on the fish, and then run in and.
It is
and
the real
help her with
Kathos' turn. Would the real
Alright.
Kathos like to perhaps stand up?
it. Cool shit.
The real Kathos never sat down.
Oh.
Because he goes too hard and it would make it awkward.
So,
We
I'm gonna go
never
over here.
learned.
By crossing, obviously, like through the safe spaces,
Mhm.
and then straight down here, down the alley,
He
I'm
messed the
going
fuck
to toss a fireball, but I'm gonna roll it like a bowling ball Try to
Amazing.
It pops into
Try to
the,
get
into
a
the gutter
strike
and
on
then
homeboy over
pops
here.
him right in the center. All right.
Oh, why did it do that? Oh god. Here, let me try like this.
I like it like that. So I think it's 25. Hit your spell save DC.
Oh shit.
They take 15 damage as you burn them.
I was
That's your turn.
yeah, that's all.
All right. You hear the music cue switch for what is that? The third time of the battle?
Probably.
As the Mistwalker advances. By which I mean, just sort of
he
goes,
got a wide gate.
Just sort of goes pop, and then appears.
Oh
like,
no!
right next to y'all,
Oh no!
and just starts like going ham.
Wait, that was like
Oh,
75 damage that we did to it or something. I think. No, like
Yeah, you seem to be.
the arrows both did like 30 together, and then it also took like it's like 45 damage, and it's not even that strong.
All right,
Well, guys.
so it bashes at the officer, failing to hit, and then claws out at the arbalist, sinking its claws deep into the crossbowman's chest. Blood's everywhere. He's screaming. His like arms batter, and like he winds up slapping Kathos on accident. And Kathos, the tongue comes for you, but it does not hit.
It does not.
And it is.
I told you that officer was hard, by the way.
Yeah. So the Mistwalker. That's the Mistwalker's turn, right? And it's Siladon Vane's turn.
Wait, it has 2 turns? It's on the turn tracker twice.
It's not on the turn
There's
tracker
2 of
twice.
them.
No, the
Wait, what?
I can't breathe. Hello.
That's
Wait,
my
Wait,
ass.
is it on the turn tracker twice? I thought
No.
there was just 2
No,
of
it
them.
is not. There are
no,
two.
there's 2.
Oh, okay.
Dear Lord.
Where's the second one? I don't currently
No.
see it.
You
I
go.
was
You
just-
gonna find out. You gonna learn real soon.
Okay, fair. I was only asking where the other one is because, like, when I highlighted the 14 initiative Mistwalker, that's the one that just moved.
Ah, yes,
and the
you're right.
15. I'm
Don't
guessing
worry,
that the
don't
15
worry.
initiative Mistwalker.
We'll
is,
just
like,
we'll
down
just
here.
we'll just
It-
pretend
it
I'm not
doesn't matter.
stupid.
We'll switch it. It doesn't really matter.
We'll pretend I'm not stupid.
You're not stupidly.
All right. So Silas,
You're
your
not
turn.
stupidly
See?
doing anything.
See, you're stupidly. All right, yeah. So Silas, turn.
Ah!
Advantage from flanking.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
not much
God!
better.
You stabbed the floor 2 different ways.
All right.
Anything
Well, I
else?
will move my bonus action.
Hell and hell.
Funny hammer, and smack him with it.
And you against the frothing fanatic.
Yes.
Give me that roll.
I clicked it and it didn't do anything.
Oh no. It showed up and a 14 hits. Roll damage.
I am rolling damage.
You bonk their brain cage against the wall, doing 12 force damage. He's barely holding on. He's got a nosebleed. It's an anime. All right, it's a Mistwalker's turn. I'm assuming you're done, right?
I am done.
All right. So movement occurs, and Adonis, you can kind of see right like out into like the mist across the way. You can see
Like
this
up
one.
here?
No, like
Like out here.
yeah. You
Oh,
see this
like
one
kinda-
big old eye looking at you, but I mean it's too
Yeah,
big to get
I see.
through, right? So
I
like
see something.
it couldn't. Oh, well, yeah. Suddenly the mist rises before you and breaks, and the
Bruh.
massive jaws open before you, the tongue sweeping, and yeah, the Mistwalker puts 2 claw attacks into your cousin,
Wow.
Bro, give
Oh
up.
shit.
missing
I just left
twice,
that room.
and then
Kinda
its
glad I
tongue,
went down to that chest.
its tongue
God, I'm so
sweeps
slick.
around for Adonis. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. Adonis, can I get a?
Oh,
Well, actually, no. You just grappled on the hit. Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
What am I doing?
You nothing. You just grappled.
Okay.
What's your AC right now, by the way, Adonis?
My sorry, where's that at again? It's 16.
Okay. For some reason, I have your token. Okay, yeah. So that's the Mistwalker's turn, because the Mistwalker can't use its other bonus action right now. But yeah, that's the Mistwalker's turn. It is a Frothing Fanatic's turn. The Frothing Fanatic, you know, in a bad way here, is going to swing its scimitar once at Depupaid and then at Scylla. So Depupaid doesn't get hit. Scylla does get hit for 7 slashing. Gets a lucky break in your armor. And it is Freya Halford's turn.
Yeah.
Whoop his ass.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. Let me just give Adonis some AC real quick with my bonus action, and then I'm just gonna like swing at the thing.
All right. So Shield of Faith. Adonis, you feel a golden glow overcome you.
I clicked my hand axe a good 15 seconds ago. Let me click it again. There we go.
I see a 13, which will not be hitting this day.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, but a 17 is on the money. Give me that.
I don't
damage.
have advantage though, do I?
Oh.
I don't
No,
have
you don't.
extra attack. I didn't. Yeah.
Oh.
I just was trying to like.
If you had stepped 5 feet to the left, you would have advantage.
I mean. Okay, yeah, but I don't want to for other reasons.
All right, so that's yeah, because you want to guard your darling little baby cousin. Look at this face. Yeah. 10 seconds into get tongued by Mistwalker and chill, and Frey gives you this concerned look. And so that's Freya's
Classic.
turn, right?
A league classic, yeah.
I know, right? I'm pulling out all the stops tonight. The officer's like, if you must flank this abomination, kill him! And a whole lot of violence occurs. And this guy hops up onto this barrel, hops off, and he's like, for strudel! And he just you know dives for the eye with his halberd, trying to plunging attack this fool. And he brings it down hard, and he
It's the best move in the game.
Impossible. The plunging attack.
He terribly gores this thing's eye. It doesn't look like it's seeing so well anymore. And he's like stuck in it too. I even got their tokens are aged beautifully for it. And yeah, this other halberdier is going to attack with advantage from being flanking on it. The officer is also gonna. Holy shit! These boys. That's a flanking. So that's a. These boys put in some work. These boys put in some work.
Amazing.
Kathos, this thing in front of you is bleeding all over the place. It's Adonis's turn. Adonis, you're like, there's a big old slimy tongue on you. And if you wanna
Bro,
break
what does my
free,
sword think about this?
the sword is like, slay this unworthy meatbag. All right. Now I think is it
No,
disadvantage?
grapple just makes your speed 0. You can say
Okay. So that's a hit. That's a hit on the first attack, and you deal 12 damage as you slice at your foe, and you feel its teeth come closer as the tongue pulls you closer into its mouth. And yeah, that's rather concerning. You got any bonus actions you want to use? Anything else you want to trigger?
I mean, I probably like. Is there anything I could roll to try to get out of this?
So the thing is, you have to spend your action to do that rather than attack. The thing you could do is
Well,
you
like
could
next
action
turn?
surge.
So
Yeah, next turn you could, or
action
you could action surge and try it right now. It's an athletics.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So Adonis gets like hyper. I imagine he's like a child on a sugar
Gets
rush
hyper.
when his action surge is just like a sugar rush. Like Freya like gives you the Kool-Aid jammer, and you're like, oh yeah. The Capri Suns come out, and Adonis is just wired. All right, give us that athletics.
The Capri Suns, I love it.
Oh, that's on the money to break out, and you like the tongue finally equally. Pah, although your clothes are still weirdly damp.
Can I move 30 feet while I'm at it?
You can.
will
that
take
would
an
do
op.
you want to risk the op?
No, but can I move like 1 square away and I'm Gucci? Or-
Yeah, you're Gucci there.
Okay,
use
I'm gonna go right there.
All
That
right.
way she's slightly closer.
Yeah. All right.
That's
So that,
when the Capri Sun and the fruit gummies hit at the same time.
Alright, I'm good. I'm good.
Did somebody say fruit gummy?
all right. So swing.
Food gummy.
Swing.
gummy.
The chest opens, and inside
Feet gummy.
you see
That's so gross.
a coral encrusted trident's head.
Coral blue number 5.
Number 5.
Oh, also, Lee, this is not
Sweet.
for right now, but I did get.
It seems
the
to
map.
have some aspect of the sea about it.
Pretty.
It is surrounded by toenail clippings
Oh.
and charred, matted clumps of hair
What the shit?
in a circle.
Oh, it's cursed.
Bit of dawn is from my
Yeah,
Mama.
I'm swinging
That's
gonna pick
probably
up
not-
trident head. Anyways.
Freistadt number 5.
a little bit of that be paid for me.
Hey.
A little
Anything else?
Frey
Pick
is
it
all
up.
I need.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the
All right, so swing. You've opened it up. What would you do? You hear a mistwalker. Like you just hear the sound. Suddenly, a very close combat.
Oh yeah. He's gonna pick up that trident head first. Anything happen to him?
No, and it's
Oh.
not. It is a trident head. There's no like thing attached to it.
That's all right. It's
Yeah.
shiny.
So
pretty.
yeah, you pick it up, and it's you feel like there's something churning within it, like seas churn within this trident's head. Oceans waiting for an explosive release.
Neat. Okay, so with all that, he's gonna move right up to the big guy.
All right, you got flanking from there.
Well, I'm gonna.
Ask him a question.
Mhm.
Oh well, that's a hit. Give me that damage.
Yeah. Fuck.
Like
I'm gonna
but-
spend a slot.
All right, yeah, you pop that, and the Geistono delivers an extra 5 necrotic. You chop off, you like peel a layer of skin off of it, and then like the exposed, raw, bleeding, fishy flesh underneath, all white and blue and purpley, turns gray and dead and drains of fluids as the
Gross.
Geistono sucks the life from it.
And gonna roll again. to
Lee,
attack.
are these things edible?
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah. Very
God,
epic.
What? How,
Fucking
another? I'm
ones.
checking it. That's a D12, and like for the past like 4 times, it's
Right.
given you a 1. It's like RNG.
Except for when the priestess had 1 HP and it rolled a 12.
Yeah, the RNGs are just like
Man, it is
repent for you have thinned.
not good. I'll go ahead.
All right, so that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm not spending any more slots on that, and yeah.
All right, debt be paid. You are where you are, doing what you're doing, feeling real
That was
fine.
insane. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Damn.
Well,
Well, I
okay.
did the first
Oh,
I did the first time.
So the first one you swing. Okay, here's what happens. Debt be paid brings her blade from left to right. In between is the frothing fanac's neck, and whoosh, the head goes flying off. But her true target is the wall, which she just knocks some fucking boards out of, and
Walls don't pay their taxes.
the wood goes damn right. The wood just goes scattering into the street as you just like chop it open a bit. And like
Amazing.
yeah, it takes you a moment to like
Roll my
recover
damage
from that.
that. 11 damage and then an extra 3 from treachery to the wall.
You treacherously lay down the wall.
Yeah, so wait, I suppose you mean I can't move then?
No, you can move. You can move.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and do so.
Excuse me.
I can get to the hallway over here. I'm gonna stand in the doorway awkwardly because that's who I am. I'm just that one person standing awkwardly in the.
Your like head, your like horns like grate against the doorway a little. You have to like turn your head. It's real awkward. It
Yeah.
is Kathos's turn. Kathos, you are within melee range of this boy.
Oh yes, and that is quite unfortunate for him, for I shall draw my katana.
Oh man.
Wait, huh?
Does Kathos
No, I'm
cut
not
him
gonna
down in a
do that.
single swoop?
But what Kathos will do,
Kathos has like a
big brain blast.
Brain blast.
Brain blast.
Does a 16 hit this
Now-
fool?
Now, all right. Normally, it wouldn't because AC 17. However, this halberdier has gorged its eye, and its halberd is tickling the frontal lobe of this creature, rendering it particularly vulnerable. So can you give me an attack with that with advantage?
Yay.
Well, 17's
Oh,
a hit.
attack roll with advantage or?
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Oh, okay.
On the money.
okay, that's-
17, yeah.
alright.
You fry its brain crisp, and it just like sinks brain blast into the ground beneath the miasma.
I transfer my Bane to the Mist Walker down here.
All right. Anything else, Kathos?
I will actually stay right where I am. It seems to be pretty defensible.
All right. This Mistwalker turns and claws once at Swing, claws once at Freya, and you know it's trying to give that tongue time to Adonis again. Actually, yeah, no, actually it is.
Bruh.
Now, so it misses Swing.
Bruh, I moved further away.
It hits Freya for 13 slashing.
Fuck.
And then the tongue slaps Adonis into the wall
Bruh.
and deals 7 bludgeoning to him. Furthermore, it has its bonus action available right now. And it's going to try and make a swallow. Can you give me a strength save? It's trying to bring you into them Johns.
Nice.
Oh. Now, does Adonis have an advantage on that for some reason? Because of, like, the Shield of Faith?
No, it just gives AC, unfortunately.
Alright. Adonis. Your sword's like, no, what are you doing? You're supposed to twist the other way. Ah, no,
You should have
no.
lied.
Don't get me eaten. No.
What?
Alright.
That's like...
You are within the Mistwalker.
Great.
It is...
God, I love 4.
It is Scylla
I'm
Donovan's turn.
neutral on the subject.
On the bright side, the sword is like, you fool, we will attack it from within. All the vulnerable bleedy bits are in here. And Scylla, it's your turn.
Is this one dead?
Yeah, this one's dead.
This one? Oh, wow, okay. Those league fellows really took it out. Can I, like... I'm gonna go, like, there.
Yeah.
And... Am I flanking with Adonis? It technically goes... No, I'm kidding, I know I'm not.
Alright, make the attack.
Yeah.
And do you want to bring your spiritual weapon?
Yeah, but it's not gonna reach, I don't
Yeah,
think.
it's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20.
I would like to get it as close as possible. Hold on, I'm like off of my.
That's a crit.
Oh,
Roll
shit.
the damage.
Can I grab the weapon and get pulled out?
Yeah, so rolls that damage side. Let me see how much mass that's a lot of damage. Alright, so like this thing, several of its teeth get knocked out, and you see a blade just sort of like skitter in Adonis. Wanna try and let's like slap that bad boy and
Yeah.
give me that dex save. Oh, yeah, in spite of how like very much
Jesus.
not a good idea this is, you just grab the sword and then like, so you feel like something yanking on your blade, you just yank out, and then out comes an Adonis back where he was. On the ground a bit.
Ta-da! Faye's like, that's how you do it, cousin.
He's like, he's like clearly panicking and disgusted.
Any bonus action, Silent?
Faye's like, good shit.
No, okay.
Good
Freya.
shit.
Freya, it's your turn.
My
You're
turn?
flanking.
Yeah, okay. I can't quite see Adonis' health bar right now. Is he like hurt a lot from that? Like, how much-
He'll live.
I'm like half health.
Oh, okay.
He's bloodied. You know, it's how it do.
I'll just kill this thing.
Doobie doobie doo.
So is this a ranged spell attack? Yeah, it is. Heck. I am just going to make this thing make a save. Oh boy, not make a save. Yeah, wait. It's told it dead. It's supposed to make a
Yeah, it's
save.
supposed to
I don't
make a
know why it has
save,
the
right?
attack roll on it. Sorry. Yeah, it needs to make a wisdom save.
All right. There's a 15.
It does. It meets my CC. Unfortunately.
That's actually, they rolled a 16. It has a -1 whiz modifier.
Unlock.
Yeah. So that's Freya's turn.
Yeah.
The officer's like, "Oh no, we should get inside, but it seems very cramped and full. You
Go in the
elf,
upper building.
You elf friend, maybe you go help them inside while Via secures the street, the Strasse." And it's Adonis's turn. Adonis, what are you up to?
Can I attack like horizontally, like at it, like where I'm standing?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh shit! Did you think that you couldn't attack on diagonals or something?
No, I was like 80% sure I could, but I also didn't want to assume.
Yeah, well, I just didn't know if you stepped back to be out of its range, and then okay, yeah. But yeah, no, you hack it hard, and several teeth come out. Yeah, and the second one barely misses. You don't manage to get a good blow in. But yeah, so that's Adonis' turn.
Yep.
All right, swing, bada swing.
Swing's just gonna keep hacking away at the beefy boy in front of him. One.
Nothing. They still
That's a
haven't
clean
resolved
fucking hit.
the issue of who's getting
Back in that meat.
Sorry, can't hear you killing this thing.
Your axe lays into its leg, and then its other leg as its body terribly crashes to the ground, skittering, screaming, squirming, blood and other fluids leaking from its watery flesh as you click the damage on your second attack.
Go on, there we go.
And a black gold flame emerges as the
I wanted
ghost
to
of
do
the
that at
Ono
the end of the second
strikes
attack.
through, and hacking off both of its legs, it dies terribly,
Hooray.
squealing and screaming as this combat finally ends.
You were saying,
Cool.
Swing? You were killing the beast? Anyways, I'm done now.
Are we gonna go break again now?
I was gonna pop it at 10:30. Is it only at 10?
Yeah, it is at 10:30, but I just
Yeah, if I just this is a natural breaking point. 10-minute break.
sorry. We can go at 10:30 if you want.
I know I'm good with it now. Actually, so that way I can speed map something.
Yeah, I just gotta be right back. Sorry.
But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. We'll be back at 10:31.
Swing and I may finally decide who gets custody of who sort.
Is it going to be a ladder and chair match?
Well, see, we've completed all the preceding combats, right? I won the most deaths, and Swing won the arm wrestling match. So all that remains is a contest of wits. Who wants it more? Which is to be a persuasion or intimidation or deceit contest, basically. An argument betwixt us as to who really wants it more. And then, of course, we have to actually acquire the sword.
The what? Oh wait, while we're on break, Lee, I got a funny mask from a harpy that I smacked in
Yes.
Pat's
We will
campaign.
handle that. We'll handle that between sessions though, because I'm.
Alright,
Yeah, we'll
speeding.
handle that after.
Alright.
I'm not really, I've been giving people items, but I haven't really explicitly stated whether or not they're magical.
That's fine.
one.
So, Lee and I occasionally talk about it, but we haven't really had a good chance to figure things out about that.
Also,
I had
Pat,
some thoughts about harpies, but I never really passed them by Lee. And I'm
Pat,
not sure that they fit in. With
I'm sorry for making the 3 face at you in chat.
the 3 face.
Yeah, the little like with the colon and then the 3 and it looks like a cat face. I'm sorry for I didn't mean it like that.
Oh my god. I didn't even see it.
It means you're a
It
cat.
was last
Ooh.
session.
Oh.
Wednesday.
Patently oblivious, though. It is known.
Patently. Pat and Lee oblivious?
Patently. Ah, it's funny.
Pat und Lee. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that we finally got to learn how Debbie Page stands when she's at parties. In the hallway, in the doorway, with her head kind of tilted. She's probably drinking something, or at least she was. But she's holding her cup up to her mouth, but it is empty. She doesn't want to go anywhere and get more drinks. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's not sure why she's here. Why is she here? I don't know any of these people. Well, actually, I know all of these people. I just don't like any of them. I like that we have 14 watchers on break.
Yes, hello, and thank you everyone.
Hey,
We
lovely.
love it when you come out. Makes my heart do dumpa-dumpa-dumps.
going to. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of my friend. Carolyn Shang, best artist I know.
God, even images are loading slow on my fucking internet right now.
Damn. Dude, Lee, if you need anything from me, you know I have DMing ability. I can pop in. Need an assist, pal?
No, I'm just trying to get something to do its thing.
Word. Damn, I'm so hyped for tomorrow. You guys can't see anything that I'm looking at, but I've made like a fuck ton of new tokens. This is gonna be so fun.
She really has that. It's gonna be great.
Okay, I'm back.
Willkommen in Freistadt.
Willkommen.
I should set up tomorrow, honestly.
Shit.
Let's draw some of these now. So ich kann go into archives. Ja. Und das. Gut, gut. Was? What? Okay, fine, don't answer my shit.
Alright, so let's see what you got. I'll pretend I'm Christian. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Hey, Donnie.
All right. So, friends, we return.
Yes, we return.
Yeah.
Return of the Sith.
Return of the Sith.
Indeed. So,
Sorry. We'll attempt to refrain from being obnoxious. We'll try.
So yeah, you guys have survived the fight, and you are the victors. And yeah, that water meat is edible. Does anybody else have any pressing, burning concerns, questions, comments, remarks? As they stand over their slain foes, slicked in their blood.
Oh, that's pretty average for me. Yeah, so I'm gonna look in and investigate the body.
What are the elite guys doing?
Oh wait, did the body dissolve of the priestess? It like straight
No,
dissolved.
it fell beneath. Well, although you do see that the pearls have popped out of this frothing cultist's collarbone. But as for her, no, her body doesn't dissolve. It's still there.
Oh, I want to inspect it using, of course, my gloves to touch the body, not directly touching any of that flesh. Did my roll not go through? It might not have gone through. Let me press that again. Damn. Okay. If somebody wants to help me investigate by... Oh, wait a sec. If anybody wants to give me advantage, that's 20.
Swing, Will.
Alright, cool.
What are we investigating?
The body.
Things and stuff.
Oh, the body. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they had venomous spines, right?
I'm talking about the
The priestess. Okay.
So with Swing's help,
I've been
I
collecting
think
those.
we lift the body of the fish creature, and I would like to get a look at the body. Like, is there anything abnormal, non-human? She displayed a strange tongue. I want to see what that's about.
The tongue sort of rolled up out of her at a certain point. She seems to have strange markings on her body. Eldritch tattoos across her back left and back right collar. And she seems to be... So they are not... It's not a language, it's symbols. The key one at the base of her neck is the Keldon key, which you recognize. The others less so.
Can Swing do a religion check on this?
Yes, Swing can.
I'll do it.
I would like to also do a religion check on this.
By all means.
As usual.
Swing just continually brain blasting.
That's what he does best, baby.
He brain blasts.
He brain blast.
Alright, yeah, so, Pat, you're not really getting a read on it. Scylla and Swing, you feel that this, this series of symbols almost has some alchemical significance in a long-dead system of alchemy that predates the predominance of Joseon in all... preeminence of Joseon in all such affairs. So yeah, that's interesting.
Indeed.
And it would seem to be indicative of her... some sort of metamorphosis. Or, like, fusion or gateway. All related back to the Keldon key.
Wait, so is she like metamorphosizing into a gateway, or
It's not exactly clear without further research or a greater basis in there.
so is
tradition.
the Keldon key like kind of like a metaphorical key to like unlocking like kind of like eldritch power?
That's
I don't
more or
know.
less your understanding, yes.
Okay, so you know what would be really interesting? If someone like rolled up a warlock that has like the same patron as these guys.
Creepy.
Indeed. They would probably not function quite the same as some of these guys do,
Yeah.
but it would be interesting.
By the way, did the guy over here, what's his name? Frothing Fanatic. Did he have the pearls?
Yeah, the pearls
popped out.
are popped. So this guy had pearls embedded in his collarbone, and when he died, they popped out, and they're rolling around on the floor.
I want to collect them and take them and see if I can do
Got it.
anything with them. Not for
Gotti.
monetary reasons at all, because
Not for Eve.
that is not very important to Silas.
Monetary reasons are not evil.
They're not evil,
Yeah.
but they're just not important.
That is also not true.
And I already have a few of the Mistwalkers, Paralytic Stingers. Is there any? Could I harvest more off of the two?
You absolutely
Corpses?
could. You absolutely could.
All right. Do you want me to make a herbalism kit roll or a nature
Or survival.
something? Survival. Okay.
Yeah, so you get the feeling that there's something going on in terms of. Yeah, no, you extract the bits.
How many?
How many did you get from each one last time, and where are they?
It's the Paralytic Stingers, I think.
For the
This-
Mistwalkers?
I'm like reading my list of things that I've harvested.
Because
it might have been
Because they don't have a sting attack.
okay. That might have been something else then. But it was like the oh. Do they have like a poison thing?
Doesn't seem so.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that was though. Then, I was sure that it was from the Mistwalkers, but damn.
Perhaps.
Well, either way,
You
Is there-
harvest
do
their
I-
meat, and
the
one of them
eyes.
still has a good
I
eye.
remember the eyes.
Oh, the
were-
eye stalks. Yes, we did
The eyes
grab
were
those.
alchemically significant, so I will
were.
harvest those.
Okay, yeah.
Do
oh,
I
that-
salvage both of the eyes? Like one from each?
No, because a halberd has pulped one of them,
Oh, okay.
so there's not really an eye left
So
to get there.
one Mistwalker eye.
Mhm.
I've got one too. Look.
I'm sorry that I'm like obsessively keeping track of everything that I pick up ever.
No, it's fine. But yeah, so you guys were pushing towards the statue. Do you resume that journey, or do you? I mean, how do you?
Yeah.
What do you say to these people? We're like, well, so are those the people who did the spell on us and threw the webs around and all that? What's going
Yeah.
on?
I threw the webs to
Yes.
restrain you guys just so you didn't hurt yourselves.
Ah, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you.
But yeah, it seems as though those cultists and mine wiped you and had you under their control. You almost died out here. I mean, imagine if we didn't show up.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. So they do seem to be a little bit curious about the things that happened while they were out. Do you guys want to roll persuade to maybe like smooth things over?
I will not,
Yeah.
but I could help someone else possibly. I
No
have a
need.
negative Oh, okay, I see. I do want to. I'm just gonna do this discreetly. I would like to heal up Freya. And does anyone else have like healing spells? Because I don't want to pop all of them
I
right
have
now.
one.
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask if we could just take a short rest, actually.
In the miasma,
I would not.
you could
Yeah,
try.
I'll put a.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyway, so Lee, I roll up and I'm just like, my comrades and I are
I can hit myself. It's okay.
civil servants, you see.
Well, you could
On-
heal Adonis, or the other way around. Both of you just get eight more
Yeah.
hit points.
Sure.
Basically, she just kind of,
gives her nefarious spiel about how good the charterists are. No.
Is it chartist or charterist?
It's chartists.
She just goes ham. She shows them shows off her wits and her intellect and conversation.
All right.
She got a 27, natural 20 on her persuasion.
Yeah,
think
so
she
they're
clears
like,
it all
"Oh,
up.
wow, yeah, I said you're pretty good." Well,
Remember,
thanks.
the charterists are doing the job here.
Yeah,
Don't need to
well,
worry about us.
I really appreciate it. I know employers aren't always, seen eye to eye, but you're all right. By the way, my name is Gregor Zudobin.
Gregor Zudobin. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
Deputy Pate.
and you as well.
Strange
Deputy.
name, I know,
Yeah.
but
Well, I know of you by
happened?
reputation. Yeah.
I don't know if you're a citizen or not, but just just remember we're out here doing the good work, and if you are a citizen, pay your taxes on time. That's all. All we really ask for.
Yeah. So, what do you? All right, yeah, I should turn off the fucking comedy music. You guys have your little conversation and part your ways, and you're they take off, trying to get the fuck out of the miasma.
Yeah, no, we definitely tell them to get the shit out of here. This place isn't safe.
Which leaves you guys back traveling the miasma.
Mm-hmm.
You know that the statue is to the north and west. Although you have gone a little bit out of your way to approach it. What's the plan, my friends? You see, there are paths, small side paths to the north, the northeast, and the southeast here.
Which one is like the fastest to the?
The only one that's going in the direction you are is the northwest.
I'm gonna let everybody else kind of take point on directions because my character has a really shitty whiz based anything, frankly.
So the northwest is towards the statue, right? Which
Yeah.
way we're going?
Mhm.
Let's go this way.
All right. I believe Elizabeth, you're the one making the rolls, right? The
Yes.
survival roll?
What about these?
Wait, is
I mean, I can also roll. Like,
What was that, Greg?
where are we going?
Did we discuss what's happening in these here crates of sake?
No, nobody discussed
Oh,
what happened to
shit.
those 3 barrels of sake.
I
Oh
want those.
shit! I
Yeah.
want those too.
I want one.
I don't drink sake, but I want one.
Sake is actually pretty nice.
Okay,
No,
those
my
are
character
not a
just-
fan of sake.
I'm sorry.
I love sake personally. My character does not drink on the job, and she is always on the job.
What a
That's
funny contrast.
dedicated.
IRL, I don't like sake, but Kathos is a big fan.
Oh no, IRL, I'm a huge fan, but my character is not.
Oh, by the way, Pat, I just found this character sheet that I made like 3 years ago. That's like essentially Debt Be Paid, but like not quite because it's a tiefling conquest paladin.
Nice. I love Conquest Paladins. My first character that I played on this channel was a Conquest Paladin,
That's epic.
written in my head, and then she was actually another class. Anyway, though,
Oh,
back
okay.
to business.
Yeah,
Lee,
Mm-hmm.
what's up?
it wasn't 3 years ago. The conquest paladin wasn't that fun.
So there's 3 of my character says there's 3 of these barrels. The way I see it, 3 of us who want them, and 3 barrels seems like an even distribution. 9.
How are we gonna move them?
I'm strong.
wait,
How much? Well, it's a barrel of liquid.
so
There's
that's
a
like-
cart out there.
wait. So in this situation,
That's
That
probably
Be
like
Paid doesn't
55
care about-
gallons. If it's a typical drum size.
So, all right, wait. Actually, no. You bring up a good
Yeah,
point.
Rainbow is bringing up a point
Rainbow.
here.
that
Sorry.
in this situation, Debbie doesn't care about recollecting stuff for the state, but when we find gold in a chest, she does. Like what?
Well, that's that's potable shit. Like that. This stuff's just going back to the tea house, is the way I see it. But gold that belongs to the state. It's not like she's gonna sell this. Like she's not in the redistribution of looted items business, right? Like it's not fucking liquid. It's liquid. If you got my drift.
I'm pretty
Either
sure
way,
the
though,
IRS will take your house, whether it's liquid or not, when the time comes.
Yeah, that's true, but that's a house. It's not sake.
That's true. I'll think
Yeah,
the
that's
IRS
like
is gonna come to your house and be like, "Yeah, you owe us some money. Yeah, that bottle of scotch right there. Give it up."
Yeah, no, see exactly. That's not what the IRS does. They take your house or they take your money, but they're not worried about the sake. That shit's just for the crew.
Okay, that's fair.
also,
But no, I do
55
actually
gallons of water, which is like the size of a standard barrel, is about 450 pounds.
I investigate to see if this belongs to anybody who legitimately would own it, or did it belong to the person we just killed? Is there
Damn, those
any-
This building generally shows signs of having been stripped of all things of value, and that could be carried and abandoned. There's like scraps of cloth. There's like bits where there's like clearly like dust rings where there had been furniture that has been absconded with.
Okay, so this cultist brought it here, is what I'm hearing.
Well, they left behind. If someone chose to left this behind, or someone brought this here, those are the two
I want to look
possibilities.
inside of it. Is it actually sake?
You can, you pop it open and you smell it. It smells like sake. It smells like Teen Spirit.
I'm a little less interested in taking it now that I'm thinking about the situation, but nonetheless, greed trumps common sense. There was a cart out here. Is it crushed by this guy? Or something?
So the cart?
Was
well,
one.
this guy did collapse upon it, but you know, if you want to like, you want to pull out the cart.
Oh yeah. Anybody got mending?
Yeah, the wheelbarrow seems damaged, but if one had mending, one could perhaps.
I do in fact have mending.
Yeah. Do you want to use it to collect loot and stuff? Cart?
I mean,
you do be having mending though.
Sure. Freya's not terribly interested, but if you care that much, yeah, sure.
My character always cares about money and objects of wealth.
She's too busy. She's too busy rustling Adonis's hair, congratulating him on his first time cutting through the stomach of a beast.
Oh my god!
This is the first time.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm saying it is.
Okay. So
she's like, there will be many more to come. Don't worry.
He's like cringing.
You just put.
She's like, back when I was this age, I remember my first like shredding through the gut of a terrible beast.
I'm older than you don't say that.
What a great memory.
So is Adonis cast, or not Adonis? Sorry, is Freya going to cast mending on it, or are we gonna?
Do you really want me to click on the thing? Am I like, yeah?
No. You're good. I just didn't get a yes or no. Anyway,
Oh yeah, so
we
you have
load
a cart.
the cart and we got the barrels in it.
Cart loaded with sake. You used to have a cart loaded with sake now. Yeah, the sake cart, if you will. And it joins the party. Who is pushing it?
I'll carry it. Fuck it, let's go.
You're sworn to carry your burdens. All right, and did I get that survival?
Yeah, I rolled it earlier.
Oh, yeah, okay, with 21, yeah. You managed to pathfind your way past any further annoyances to where you're headed. And you see suggestions. You're tracking suggestions of like collapses in the ground that might be suggestions of the sludge mother. Sort of dry up though at a certain point as you approach the statue of the matron. And as I try and gather all your tokens together.
Ooh, big map, lots of line of sight blockers. Or not, I don't know.
That says as nobody but her can see the map.
I can't see the map either. I was just my. Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, so you guys arrive here. Do I have my district things?
No line of sight walkers.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Yeah.
4.
All right.
There's trees.
Whatever.
Wait, was this? No, it isn't.
This is not a map.
It
we've
has a
seen
similar layout to the place where we got the floating wild scroll.
Mm-hmm. It is also public park square area, and there's a statue. Yeah, so you guys feel like you hear like stuttering nearby, and like the movement of as you're getting closer to the square, you hear it intermittently. Things popping around on top of the tiles. Oh yeah, is our mod not here? I'll ban him.
What's going on?
There's someone
trying to sell.
Yeah.
It's a bot. Yeah, just ban.
Oh,
got him.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, so you see, to the north is the Lodge of the Argent Veil.
Oh, sorry, Cupid. I didn't know if you were still around or not. All good.
It's all good, Q-Prime. I didn't know if you were here or not. Yeah.
Wait, who's Johan? What is Argent?
We don't know.
Rolled me a religion check, but it's with advantage because most people would know the Argent Veil, the Lodge of the Argent Veil, is a. That's basically. I mean, it's a pretty reclusive cult, but everyone knows that it exists. They're kind of
it's
like
a cult.
Well, they're in the sense of they're a religion, and they have official buildings in places like this city. You would know that the cult of the Argent Veil tends to trade in arcane secrets, and that's part of what attracts their fairly exclusive membership.
Interesting. Are they in good standing with the government with regards to paying their taxes?
There are sometimes questions as to whether or not they are paying their taxes.
My goodness. Well, we must investigate.
Good on him.
I'm gonna leave this
Tax evasion is an honorable.
Johan's like.
What did I just hear?
Johan steps forward and says,
That was
"Whoa
definitely out
ho
of character.
You don't need to come any." He's like, "Whoa ho ho! Careful there, friends. You don't need to come any closer. This is the Lodge of the Argent Veil. What can I do for you?"
Ho. And I wave at them.
He waves back. Sila, you coming closer after he asked you not to?
I'm gonna stay right here.
Alright, why is it when he said that you were like not that close?
I'll be here. I'll stay 10 feet away from him.
Alright, you see some people through the windows as well, who seem to eye you suspiciously. You see blood and ruin and general signs of combat disturbing this place.
Oh, this is weird.
Freya's like, what went on here?
Well, in case you haven't noticed, the miasma has things in it that do not like the living. So we have had to take certain measures to defend our property.
Yeah, we came across those a couple times. They're pretty disgusting and gross. By any chance, are you guys spellcasters, wizards? Are you the?
It says, yeah, we have certain arcane knowledges for those of proper membership.
I would like to ask him about, like, if they know anything about the Kelvin Key cult.
Okay, so you just say, do you know anything about the
and
Kelvin Key? Like, what explicitly does Silas say?
I would like to. Sila asks if they know about the activity of a potentially rival esoteric organization operating in a close-by area.
Like, I need to know what she says because, like, it's kind of important at this juncture. You just ask, so you don't use the word Keldon Key. You don't use the phrase Keldon Key.
Not yet. I want to see if he knows about them at all first.
He looks at you appraisingly and says, "What do you mean? What are you talking about specifically?"
I say that there's some creepy ocean cult members that are operating out of the mist.
He's like, yeah, well, that's very strange, but can't say I'm surprised. Have you learned anything about them? What should we do to defend ourselves against them? You're the Chartists, right? You're going to defend us?
Yeah.
You seem pretty confident yourself.
We'd love to, and actually, we'd love to help defend you.
Yeah.
We could use
Hold
some help.
on. Out of character, can I like consult? I don't know if I want to tell them about the Keldon key or not, because like if they're like an order that is kind of like hoarding arcane secrets, I don't know if it would be like a good thing to put them onto this.
I'll be honest with you. My next question to this guy was, "How can I join this order?" So I don't know. My vote is we trust him. At least for
I mean, they don't seem necessarily to be antagonistic at
No,
this
not antagonistic, but if one of their like goals is the search for arcane power, and from my understanding of the Keldon key, it acts as a way to kind of unlock power within yourself, then I don't know if it would be a good idea to just like tell them about this like kind of arcane secret that grants you power, just like out of the box. Because also, if it turns bad, we could use it as like leverage of like possibly like
the Argent Veil is not a faction that gets along with the Temple.
Well,
I like some.
Which temple is this? I'm sorry, I'm kind of forgetting.
Like the institution, the Temple.
Like the main. Okay.
No, actually, I don't. I probably don't like them.
Yeah. So you guys back here, as this conversation is going on, hear like a scuttling on the roofs. Still, you've been hearing it the whole time you approached, but it's getting a little bit louder.
Are there more buildings around here, or?
Yes, these are just like the blackness is walls.
Okay, sorry. I didn't know if it was like a big open like courtyard, or if it was like.
No, it's on. This is like a public square.
I'm looking around, Lee. I got an 18. That's very high for me. That's one short of a nat 20.
You catch a glimpse of a bewinged thing that you recognize as a Fatak, Adonis. You notice something else though. You look around, right, and you see that there's various like creepy crawlies on, and like things with weird drainy snoots like on the roofs sort of watching. But there's something else. There's a man in a hood in the second story of one of the nearby boarded up buildings, and he's watching from the shadows.
Bruh.
This is
I'm telling my friends.
This is bad news.
Alright, how do you tell your friends?
I kind of like nonchalant. I kind of like say it loud enough for Freya to hear, but like without like turning to look at her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Can I like move down a bit and then like it's still too far away.
Really pass it on.
Yeah. I'll tell a Swing about it too.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna come to the front of the statue here and like admire the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Or appear to be admiring the statue. And then I wanna like can I like 360 hold person this guy? 180 hold person this guy?
Before you do, Johan is talking with Sila and Rio Kathos, and you guys were talking, and so Sila, you don't tell them about the Keldon key yet. And
not yet, but
Kathos,
I probably will.
Do you ask them about like how to join?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, membership is highly exclusive, but I can see that, I mean, as a Frel's Alfar, I think that, you have a certain natural arcane ability that we would be interested in here, but there's more to the application process than that. Normally I would, pass you off on someone who's in charge of interviews, but we're not really accepting new members of this lodge at the present time due to the increased security risks. I'm sure you understand, and we would be interested in your perhaps coming out for an interview after all this is blown over.
Well, fine.
Wait, Kathos.
That hurt a little bit,
Oh.
but I understand.
Oh.
All right.
I
Wait,
hope those
Big
monsters don't destroy your lodge.
And as this happens, Freya does a 360 no scope, hold person on the Watcher from the shadows.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, it looks like these motherfuckers were about to ambush you. So,
Make a wish save, fool.
we're about to go in we're about to save your asses, so maybe you might reconsider.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck is this?
Stop right there.
All right, so yeah, they make a whiz save.
Yeah.
They fail a whiz save. You are holding that person.
Are they on a roof? Sorry.
They are on the second story of this building.
In the building.
Yes.
Okay.
There's like a door here on the north side. You could certainly like head up there if you would like, or head to the door.
I'm
could.
gonna
It's
hold the
boarded
spell.
over.
I'm gonna hold the spell and tell somebody else to go up there. I swing Adonis.
Okay. So how loudly do you say so?
I mean, like everybody. I mean, I told Adonis and Swing. Adonis and Swing know about him, but like, I would have kind of like whispered my plan to them really quick. So I just shout like now, like go get him.
Swing goes and gets him.
He's frozen in place.
All right, so Swing, you're trying to get up. The door is here and it's boarded over. Well, how would
Get
you
on
guys?
my shoulders. Throw me up there.
Yeet.
Yeah, you get
All
on
right,
Swing's shoulders.
All right, you give us
Yeah,
give us like an athletics to like yeet Adonis.
Let's
Yeah, throw
go
me up.
for a yeet check.
Lee, what did you say the thing on the roof was?
Yeet.
Nah, they're not. This guy isn't on the roof. He's in the second story of a building.
Yeah, there's other like monsters and stuff on the roofs though.
That's what. I want to know what they are.
Thank you for whoever made that bloopy sound right now.
Was there a blue?
More loot. Thank you for the follow. You can name a generic NPC if you'd like.
More loot.
No.
I like the little running zombie guy.
It is adorable.
It's so cute.
All right, so yeah, you just pop Adonis through this window, and you crash down onto him, and you wind up in that awkward situation where you're like on a paralyzed guy, and so like his arm is out a certain way, and like knocks over a table near you, and like generally speaking, hijinks ensue.
We're in the type position, the anime accident position.
You are in the anime accident position, indeed.
Yeah,
accident position.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Baka Watcher-kun.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like things have been tossed over. Yeah.
It's gonna look really bad when somebody enters the room.
Yeah, which after you yeet him, Adonis up there, Swing.
Then
Would you,
you
like,
beat him.
would you? Well, yeah. So you guys see Freya whips around, casts a spell, and Swing just throws Adonis through a second-story window. How would everyone, like, how would Scylla and Kathos and Deputy Pate react to this course of events?
I still want to keep talking to this Johan guy, because, like...
All right, well, Johan's going to be like, what the fuck is happening there?
Oh, okay.
Stop this business. Go back to your
He's not gonna
home.
like casually watch that happen in the background.
That's fair.
Go back to your
It's like
home.
Debbie Payne hits him with the like pre-prepared line. the like the diplomatic like pre-written line.
Mhm.
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
They're a little bit concerned that people are getting thrown around. You know, after like a moment, I guess I'll make another save for this person.
Wait,
They're
my
doing
character's
it,
just like
yeah.
swing sword on back. This is the map of the stage.
Oh yeah. So Kate, you see there's a boarded up door here. I don't know what you want to do to get in, but
Is there any first floor window Swing can jump through?
yeah. There's like a first floor window like over here. You could pop in.
Hells yes.
You pop
I
in.
want to dive through that.
Whoosh, you break some wood on your way, and you see Swing is in there breaking up some wood, and you can follow him in if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow I'm just gonna go through
Quick,
the
follow Swing. He's leading by example.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a window for token to deploy. My roll 20 is like being really weird, and it won't give me any of the colors correctly. So all line of sight blocker lines appear as like pitch black, and that makes it really hard to do anything in this current environment.
Oh my god, you poor baby.
It's
Yo,
just like
roll 20 is beating my friend ass right now. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so you guys run up here and you find this guy Adonis. Like in like the moment that you're on him, he's paralyzed without anything else going on. What would you do? Just you and this guy with the snake bite.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Do you look into his eyes deeply?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just trying to tackle you, Baka, and then I jump up off of him.
It's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tackle you. It's my job.
All right. Swing and Kathos come up right after. And the Watcher from the shadows is still paralyzed. Freya's still holding down that spell.
Cool. Swing's gonna elbow drop him.
Amazing. Give me an unarmed attack.
I was just gonna throw him out the window.
Oh,
I mean, advantage.
I mean,
advantage.
He gets to save again when you hit him, but
I mean, he's fighting now.
I just want to roll.
Pat, who are you making the intimidation against?
Oh, no, that's for the guy up here. My character is just like, Chanta's business, go back to your homes. This is a map of the state. Unless you're involved business.
He's not really like at his home, nor is he going to go to it, but he does go back inside the lodge.
Yes, go back to your lodge. We'll resume our conversation in peace later.
Alright, yeah, so you have advantage, Swing, so
Good. Do another.
I don't think we should kill this guy.
That's why I'm elbow dropping him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so I think because he's paralyzed or whatever, that's like an automatic critical.
Sweet.
What's the default damage die for? Oh wait, is it like a 1 damage?
It's your strength mod in damage.
It's 1 plus your strength mod.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your strength mod, Swing?
It's gonna be a 3.
So 8. All right, you do 8 bludgeoning damage, and do you try and like get him in a hold, or do you just double?
I mean, he's already Yeah, I'm gonna like grab.
We can tie him up.
Get him in a half Nelson.
Does anyone have rope?
Yeah. So.
Does anyone have rope? If we rope him up, then we don't have to worry about it.
We're going full Nelson down here.
Going full Nelson.
A fucking wedgie.
As everything up here starts to get a little funky, in fact.
No, Jesus.
And so you guys are up here. Freya and Debbie Page, you're still outside.
Mm-hmm.
And you
I
see...
was just trying not to lose sight, so yeah.
You see that those little, like, friends who are, like, up on the roofs, they're starting to get a little bit closer and take a little bit closer attention to what's going on out here. Yeah, they're one of them flies into this tree and like looks down at you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, what are they?
You can roll either a religion or a nature.
I recognize the art of one of them. of the other one that's not that, but metagaming is illegal and bad.
Well, I can tell you this literally isn't D&D art.
I know, but I recognize. I think I recognize like what it looked like.
Like from the classical painting.
Metagaming gets you thrown in the gulag.
Yeah, from like it's like it looked like a scourge.
No, it's not. It's art of like
Poggers.
monsters like going at some saint. All right, so that's a
Okay.
20.
After the revolution, all metagamers get the guillotine.
So yeah, so Pat, you know that the Fatak is a. Well, wait, Pat, why'd you roll the religion twice?
It wasn't going to be the first time.
Oh, okay. With a 10, you don't really know that much. Yeah, so you got it's a weird thing. You kind of recognize them. You know they're called the Fatak. You think that they arrive at inconvenient times for some people. And yeah, it's sort of like it gives off the scent of like something associated with hell. A scent you know well. And yeah, it's
Now that my like friends are up there, I'm just gonna drop the whole person.
All right, you drop the whole person. And this guy, as soon as that happens, is let me go, you idiots.
Nah.
I want to hear what he's got to say.
Is this thing like looking at me? Is it like making any noise? Like, is it?
Yeah, it's observing the whole thing, and it's sort of making a.
Oh. Okay. We get it. Ah.
Can you repeat that?
Should I do that again, or did you get it? Did you get the whole thing? There'll be a quiz later.
I need a cat.
One more time. One more time.
Just spell that.
Okay. I think I understand its language fluently now.
Can you use it in a sentence?
We all know you already understood its language fluently.
I wrote its language.
This is Pat's native tongue.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, so it's getting a little bit closer, and some of these other fellas are skittering up to the edge, and they're really, really intently watching what's going on. And
I was gonna like move a little bit.
I'm just like, wo ist das Loot? Why are these creatures around us? Aren't we supposed to be finding the fucking
Freya's like gonna like tap the shield with the side of her axe and like kind of like beckon the creatures. She's like, "What? Do you want to fight?"
all right, want to give me intimidation?
I'm gonna go back to the sake card.
Yeah, so this Fatak, Fatak is like, fuck that, and it like flaps its wings and flies up to this roof.
It's like, too scared to fight a halford, I see.
It replies.
Okay, so real talk. Do I actually speak their language? Like, are we talking
You don't think they're speaking a language, you think they're making weird monster sounds.
I speak in Neo.
Also, Lee, quick.
They seem to understand. What do you say in
Sorry,
Neho?
Go off topic.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to. I didn't want to talk over people. So I'm gonna ask, who sent you? Why are you here?
They perk up a little when you speak in Neho, but they don't seem to respond, even if they had a way of responding, which you don't know that they do.
I'm gonna ask my sword what they are.
If you mean us ill,
The
please.
sword says, "Lesser beasts. I will cut them all the same."
Chill.
And this little fella, like crawls in the window and peeks his head in, and like the Watcher from the shadows tries to point, and he's like, "They're coming! They're coming! Let me go! We have to fight!"
Swing will ask what they are.
What sound does it make when it comes in the window, Lee?
It's
Yeah,
like
it's important.
it's like It has like suction cup feet.
Oh god! Oh, thought it was like kissing at us.
It doesn't vocalize at all.
And it has a snoot, and its snoot makes a sound that can only be described as like. Let me just remove the pop filter here and.
Gross.
The fact that I'm like tabbed out and can't physically see what Lee's doing makes it even better.
Imagination is better.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so it's making this little weird, almost metallic sound. And you guys can roll me a nature or religion, anybody in this room, to know what a kleshep is.
Oop, didn't mean advantage.
Okay, Adonis.
Yo.
Adonis. You recognize them from a book because, you know, you like to read books. And you believe that this is a certain kind of fiendish creature, which is deployed frequently in the torture of those who would deny the song. You know that they come in several different flavors, and they also come in generic store brand. This appears to be one of them. You know that that's because klesheps are formed from fractured spirits, which escaped or were never in the Soronetto. And they're just made of bits of spirit.
Amalgam of spirit. I tell my friends, an amalgam of spirits.
What is
Oh,
the
shit.
Soronetto? I'm really sorry, I'm forgetting all my Freistadt lore.
I didn't know what it was either. Don't worry.
It's
I
the
was just
soul.
pretending I did.
It's the spirit network of like departed souls that like keeps together society and prevents kaiju attacks.
Oh,
The
okay.
thing that was the
Thank
blue
you.
fire thing getting fucked up at Stall Shrine.
It's the Force. No.
Yeah, basically though.
Are they like gonna attack? Like,
They're not they're not like leaping into action, but they're getting real close and they're taking a look.
I'm beckoning them.
Are they looking at this watcher from the shadows?
They are. They seem to really be looking at him more than looking at you.
I'm like yelling at them. I'm like, get down here, fight me.
They're
we talk
they're
to
scared of Freya. Freya's too aggro for them. They're flapping away. They're like.
So
Can we just
It's like,
cross
I'll
the
take you
line?
all on at the same time.
can this guy talk yet? The Watcher?
Yeah, no, he has been talking. He's been like, "Let me go. We need to fight them. They're coming."
Can I
Yeah,
just
when I
like
asked them what
swing on
they are.
All right, hold on. All right.
Bishop?
All right. So first, swing. You said something.
He was gonna be asking the guy or what the creatures are.
He's like, servants, impish servants. And Kathos, what are you saying?
That was my question, and I'm gonna kick him and then say of whose servants are they and why are they here?
He points out the window at the lodge. Them.
DBP is gonna be like chilling on the cart, and then Niha, she's just gonna be like, "Come on, hang over here with me, but save you little children."
They come.
Wait, so I
They come
didn't realize
closer.
I was muted.
You were muted.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was muted when he responded. So they're here for you, or are they here to keep you away from that lodge? Are they here for the lodge, or are they here to keep you away from the lodge?
They're fucking. There was something by the Urgent Veil.
Ooh, I
He's
wanna
still
go,
being actively full Nelson as you're interrogating him.
Yo, somebody roll insight on
Can
that.
Why
I,
are you
can I
fucking-
start making my way back to the lodge? I kind of want to talk to this guy again.
Yeah, you can start. Like you get down to like the first story and swing. This guy's. Are you believing what this guy? Anybody who stays here can roll an insight on that.
Yeah.
All right, Pat. Meanwhile, give me an animal handling.
Can I make it an intimidation?
Yes.
Are they like getting closer to Debbie Payne?
Yeah, WP is like beckoning
I
them.
just told them to come chill with me.
If Freya sees them like
Swing
like,
brain blast.
approaching her,
Mhm.
and she's gonna be like, "Don't worry, I'll save you," and she like sprints across the.
Alright,
Oh
so
god.
So,
I was trying to help them to get them to sit.
So Swing,
That
you get
came
the
to me.
sense that this guy is telling the truth, and furthermore that he thinks he's kind of on the same side as you, but he can't quite say that.
Okay.
Can I
Swing's
keep?
just gonna like turn with him towards the creatures and ask him or tell him he should reconsider that statement. So kind of like threatening him with the creatures coming.
Can I keep making my way towards the lodge?
So like his statement is that he wants you to let him go so he can fight them, like the creatures.
Yeah,
that are
but
gonna-
you said there's something else that he wasn't saying, so I want him to say it.
All right, he's like, I'm a friend. All right, I'm a friend of the Chartists.
I look at Kathos and Adonis, like raising an eyebrow. What they think?
It's quite possible.
By the way, is the like, divine armor you put on Adonis still active?
So the no, the Shield of Faith is gone, but I think, I mean, unless it's been over an hour.
The prot from Poison still up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Adonis and Kathos, what would you say at this? Greg? If you're talking, Greg, you're muted.
Freckles.
You're muted, bud.
You might have stepped away. Heather?
Sorry, Brennan was making me laugh.
It's all good. What would you
What-
say?
What was the question?
So, like, Swing's asking what you think of this guy who's saying that he's a friend of the Chartists and to let him go.
Does he have proof?
He's like, I'm obviously a fucking... No, I don't have proof on me. Otherwise, if I got caught, someone would know who I was.
What is he doing here?
I feel like if anybody would know, Lady Depupade would know.
Yep.
I'm not over there.
No, I'm just gonna start
dragging.
dragging him down the stairs outside.
All right,
Yeah, let's take him outside.
All right, you drag him down the stairs.
I'm gonna come over
The Scylla gets out the door. Or actually, Scylla, there's like still like boards in the way that you'd have to break down. Everyone who came in came through the window.
Fine. I'll go over to the window.
I went through the window the first time because I thought that was like a...
All right, you pop out the window.
Alright.
And this thing is like crawling after him. He's like, ah, and it's getting close. Like it's gonna try and give him the suck. Like you see that snout go.
I just poke my head in. I'm just like, what's the situation?
That's it. In a second-story window.
Yep. She's like a
That's not
fucking
too
giraffe.
unrealistic. No.
I mean, you could wave your sword and it would be visible.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll take him over to the window and hang him
I
out
would
of the
like
window.
to cast Thaumaturgy on myself to make my voice loud.
All right, so you drag him towards the window, and this thing hops on him and tries to give him the suck. And he's like, "No!" You gonna keep holding on to him while it gives him the suck?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang him out the window.
All right, so the Clichette,
I'll
I'm gonna do
collect
that
him.
whole Michael Jackson baby thing with him.
I'll catch him.
the Clichette doesn't
I don't
manage
want to be more
to.
like a Suge Knight type of deal.
And just drop him to me.
I'm not dropping him. I'm just holding him out the window.
So the Clichette is trying to give him the suck. He's being
It's
dragged
gonna
out the
fucking
window.
kill him. We're so dumb. All right, fine. Here, look. I'm just like. All right. So let me roll.
And
two
Frey, you
things.
charged over here
Persuasion-
towards all these three, right?
Persuasion and insight. Insight. Do I recognize him? Do I know him? Do I know anything about him? Can I tell what his mood is aside from the fact?
Yeah.
that he's
Hold
being
on. Rainbow, so like we kind of lost the thread of fate here.
Yeah.
You said that you charged over at these three. Did you
Well-
just go this far, or did you go all the way over there?
Like, so I went over there, but
Alright,
like,
roll me an intimidation with advantage.
okay.
And she ran right back.
Ugh.
All right, so they're not
Oh,
scared
no.
of you, and they make a sound that almost sounds like a hideous laughter as they surround you.
Well, but so like that be paid was over here when I did that. That's why I did it. So like, if she left, I
you would have
leave
walked with her.
her. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't mind being over here. Like,
Yeah, no, it's one of those problems where like the group is very split up. Yeah, no, so I would say you go over with
Yeah.
Deputade after like they They don't
Like I have been actively attempting to get these things to fight me. So if they're gonna fight me, I'm gonna fight them. Like
Okay, so when they like
so when
get-
would they approach? Like when I went over when Deputy Pay started to leave. Like at what point were they trying to approach?
Yeah, like when like I guess if Debbie Pay is leaving and to go
Okay.
over there, then
Sure.
yeah, they're getting real close. I mean, are you gonna like bonk them?
Yeah, sure.
This is the first one to get close. You want to give him the bonk?
Yeah, that's swing.
I'm starting initiative now.
And for reference, what is this hand axe? Red iron.
No, it's just a hand. What do you mean red iron? It's just an axe. What?
Okay. Well, that's a hit. Roll me the damage.
I mean, I don't have advantage. There's just
Oh, is it
Sorry.
15 hits? 15 hits.
and I'm gonna
All right.
hit it with my shield
it
too.
doesn't seem to be the damage doesn't seem to be as effective as it might have been.
I see. Well, I'm still gonna hit it with my shield and knock it on its ass. I mean, it's contested, but
It makes a dex save. Or
yeah,
acrobatics?
it's acrobatics or athletics.
He does not succeed that contest, and it is knocked over. And with that act, I think that we've got initiative.
Cool.
Alright, I wanted to. I mean, do I get to resolve my queries onto this man?
Yeah, what were your queries? Or, you mean that's your insights, yeah. So, you think that this person is someone who is spying and is trying to spy, and who generally considers himself to not be your enemy, and is very embarrassed by this whole series of events that has now unfolded, and he would really rather you guys not wind up in a fight. But now he's been exposed, and things are about to get pretty bad.
Did I roll my?
Great.
No, I didn't. Sorry. Eek. Oh.
Oh, fuck. I say, drop him to me. I'll catch him. Throw him in the coffin, we'll take him home.
Alright, and is everybody's initiative posted up?
Yes, I think.
And for reference, like, this thing is active, like, clinging to him, trying to suck him.
I said, throw him to me and I'll deal with it.
Alright, so I guess we'll resolve this in turn order as it happens. We begin with Siladon Vane.
Alright, I think shit's about to get real, so I'm gonna, Spirit Guardians and,
15-foot aura.
Spiritual Weapon.
And who are you swinging on with that?
This one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, you hit him. No, yeah,
Alright.
yeah, 15, you hit him. Or 24, you hit him. Yeah, you bonk. You are the one who bonks.
I am the one who bonks.
You deliver a meaty 8, and you hear the cracking sound. Some splines break off. You don't even know what a spline is, but it's broken off.
Actually, I do know what a spline is.
Okay, but Sila doesn't know what a spline is. Alright.
It's a tool in Autodesk.
So, that's your so that's your
I went to an engineering high school. I'm a nerd. I'm sorry.
Alright, so that's your turn. What do you want?
Yes,
Anything
that's
else?
my-
Anything else? No, okay.
Ooh,
good.
I would like to get as many of those nasty, creepy crawlies in my radius.
Well, where do you move to do that? And this is so here's the thing. This is a 15-foot sphere, right?
Yes, it is a sphere. And I'm gonna. This is where I'm starting. I will I'm gonna bounce around and see
So
if I can
these
get more
people
than
are
one.
like on roofs.
What?
They're on roofs.
Oh, they are on roofs. That's true. I will move here though.
Alright, so cool. It is a Kleshep's turn. It moves to flanking position on Freya. It tries to give Freya the suck. It has advantage on this attempt. That will be a hit. Can I get a con save?
Man. Yeah.
Ooh.
Unlucky.
All right, it is Adonis's turn. Adonis, sounds like shit's getting real outside.
Plunging attack.
All right, so you want to like hop out the window and stab the Clichep off of this guy?
Yes.
I'm just realizing I haven't rolled initiative for it. But it's okay, because you wouldn't have gone it anyway. Alright, yeah, so you leap out of the window and in a single fell swoop impale this thing and like staple it to the ground as its blood oozes all around and its form begins to unfurl and sort of like dissipates into baleful notes and agonizing airs that rip the air as it unmakes itself.
I imagine now I can't get the sword out of the ground.
It's like almost all the way into the grass. Like you spend the rest of the turn just like yeah. It's like blood. I didn't come here to kill dirt.
Shut up.
Love that character.
Indeed. So it is Fatak's turn. And this Fatak is going to fly down here and proc Spirit Guardians. What happens when it procs Spirit Guardians?
It's a whole heck ton of damage.
Elizabeth, hello.
Ayo, Les!
Oh. What?
What Spirit Guardians? What does it do?
Oh, it has to make a wisdom save when it enters or if it starts its turn there, and it takes 3d8 necrotic, and also its speed is halved.
What's the DC?
15.
It fails even with advantage. Roll me the 3d8.
It is rolling the dice.
Alright, it is just, like... Well, let me check something. Yeah, no. It's just like... Bzzz, a fly zapper goes off. A holy fly zapper just goes past this thing. And it starts to, like, come apart. Much as the other one is. And, yeah, it is the Watcher from the Shadows' turn. And he's like, let go of me! And he's trying to, like, kick it, swing. Swing, do you want to let him go?
Yes.
Alright.
Swing's just gonna straight up drop him.
He plummets, like, face first down towards the ground.
I catch him. I already rolled that.
Alright, yeah, Pat catches him, and
Yeah.
it's like you're like Milady carrying him as he looks up at you, and he's like, "Your debt be paid."
Princess carried.
Violozia. I think I forget your name. Or do I?
I've heard all about you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh wow, this is awkward.
Good things, I hope. Or at
Yes,
least
very
lawful
good.
neutral things.
Alright, so Watcher from the Shadows doesn't really do anything on his turn. Actually, he does. He looks around, and he's like, ah, shit. And he pulls out a light crossbow, and he tries to shoot at this one on the roof near Scylla. He misses and hits a wall. And it
I'm
is...
kind of tempted to just carry him around now.
Yo,
and
shit,
be like,
this guy's got a poison
my
crossbow.
fucking crossbow carrying turret.
It's
Quick,
Fatak-
he's got a gun.
it is a Fatak's turn, and it, like, flies into this tree, and then disappears. You can't see him anymore. It is a Clichep's turn. The Clichep crawls away from Scylla after seeing the other thing you get.
It takes 3d8 before it does that, because it started its turn within the Spirit
Ooh.
Guardians.
Sphere.
Right? Yeah.
Sphere.
It doesn't say sphere. I looked it up, and it doesn't even say
It says radius.
circle.
Radius is a circle.
It doesn't say radius. Not on.
What is the direct?
Not in the. I wrote radius because it made sense, but in the SRD it says they flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. That doesn't specify sphere.
All right, we'll call it like
But
we'll
I'm
call
fine if it doesn't
we'll
fall.
call it a cylinder. I mean, roll the. It has to make its whiz save, right?
Yeah.
All right, it does have magic res, so it does this with advantage. It doesn't pass
Wow.
anyway. It's dead. It was already badly enough wounded.
I bonked it pretty hard.
Yeah. one of the Argent mages in here is going to pop a firebolt in the direction of this Clishep, hitting it.
Nice.
The Clishep
Oh, really?
takes 2 fire
Yeah.
damage.
I'm
I
surprised.
know what's up. They're smart.
And didn't the
Yeah,
guy you're
I'm-
carrying literally just tell you that these guys summon these things?
All right, it is
Yeah,
real
well, they're not
Kato's
gonna
turn.
wanna-
Sound
They're
very
gonna want
sound.
deniability.
All right, so Kathos, you
Smart.
pop a firebolt. That does the 10 doesn't hit.
Where is Kathos?
Kathos is upstairs. He has line on it.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, Greg. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Debt be paid.
So, I suppose what we have to do here is kill these things. I'm going to gently place him down on his feet,
Gingerly placed down.
and then I guess I'm just gonna kind of snap.
Yeah, this guy looks at Donis and he's like, I guess we just have a way of falling to the same place, huh?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm gonna
Yeah.
jog over here and provide some
Flanking.
flanking to my good
Alright,
friend
alright.
Freya, and I'm not gonna bother with my seal. I feel sorry for these guys.
Alright. The Fatak is going to come into a flanking position on debt be paid.
Mm.
And with a sound like attempts
Oh,
to
yeah,
sting
why?
you. They're
Okay,
not gonna
sorry.
they don't get through your
Yeah.
armor. It is Swing's turn.
Is the one that flew into the tree or bush right here visible at all?
No.
Alright, well, Swing's gonna... Well, where the hell's the window?
And what's your passive perception, by the way?
My passive is 15.
I think that you would say that, like, it seems like it started to, like, it looks like it got to the thickest part of the tree and then just disappeared completely, like, from thin air.
From a standing point, how far can you jump half distance? Swing wants to jump to the tree.
Oh, from a standing point. So from a, you can long jump without having to make a test up to your strength score.
Alright. We'll just do that.
So, well, you can,
Oh.
yeah. So your strength isn't quite 30, but or 20. Actually, what's your strength?
Strength is 17, 3 mod.
Give me an athletics then to make it, because I'm assuming you're jumping for the tree, right?
Yes.
All right. And when you
Oh, no.
are you doing anything? Oh, you not quite make it to the tree. You fall about here.
Ah, it hurts.
Yeah, actually, you do fall 10 feet. You take 5 bludgeoning.
Ah, my toe.
It does actually hurt.
You
My
wanna
toe.
stab? So are you moving forward to like attack someone or?
Burn the tree. Burn the tree.
If I could.
They're flying creatures. There's no sense in it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh
I
wait, that's the flying one and not the stucky one.
Okay, I'm gonna get some range real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck a javelin at this one.
Yep.
By debt.
All right, pop me that roll.
Nope.
It flies and skitters by Freya and Depupaid across the ground.
There we
next
go.
javelin though embeds itself right between this Fatak's little. And you're raging.
No, I didn't go into a
Okay,
rage on this.
right between shoulder blades. It
I like
does
how Robin,
seem
like,
it does
this is
seem
not
that it's a bit resistance to that physical damage, but it does take some, and it's pretty fucked up by that. And yeah, anything else?
Haha. How much movement would I have left, or would it have just been nullified with falling on my face?
I think you got like your movement speed is 30 feet, right? Or is it 40?
No, it's 40.
I'd say you got like 20 feet left of movement.
Alright, we'll just move forward a hair.
All right, Freya, it is your turn. You've got jokers to the left of you, clowns to your right. Here we are, stuck on your turn with Freya Halford.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also to one side of this, but I've not been informed as to what I am in this song. I certainly hope I'm not a joker all around.
So, I am. Yeah, I'm gonna swing at the one between me and Deputy.
All right, you attack with advantage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and as you hit, you trigger the music.
Oh.
As you hit it a bit.
Okay. And then I'm gonna shield bash the one behind me.
All right, so that is a Kashep. Oh, I think attacker wins, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
It puts up a good fight of it, but you managed to level it with your shield.
I'm actually gonna. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to move here.
All right, it is an Argent Mage's turn. As far as you're aware, they take no action. It is Sila Donovan's turn. Elizabeth.
Hello. Hi.
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
To take a nap on initiative.
Are you singing Pen of the Opera?
I don't know.
Inside your
I'm
mind.
gonna go here.
The phantom
Oh, shit.
of the opera's there, inside your mind.
Now, did you have to sprint to get here?
I did have to dash.
All right, but you got your spirits up, and do you want a bonus? Bring your hammer 20 feet closer.
No, you know what? I'm gonna use the. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my hammer closer. I don't want to do that again. I don't really need to.
All right, it is a Kleshep's turn at the beginning of its turn. I'd call that inside the radius. It has to make a save with advantage, a wisdom save. It passes. Is that half damage or no damage?
Half.
Okay, still roll it. That would have killed it on the money, but instead it takes half damage. It sits up, it stands up, it moves, spent half its movement, but it's a fast critter, so it manages to get to like here. But this is difficult terrain, so if it actually only gets it here. It's Adonis's turn. Adonis, you see your cousin is being harassed by these very mean creatures trying to give her the suck. For the
Debbie
sting.
Paid and the Vaquero should do a duet on that song, by the way.
Oh my god. Totally.
The Phantom of the Chartist.
I'm gonna shoot that one in front of me with my crossbow.
You cross bro? Bro, do you even cross bro?
Bro.
You deal enough damage to have killed it if this was a... Hold on, did you get red iron bolt? You were there when they were handing out the red iron shit, right? You got some red iron crossbow bolts. Yeah, you fucking boom, headshot.
Was I there? I don't think I was.
Maybe your other character was.
No.
I thought
Wait, how long ago was that?
Adonis met Wrath on the adventure where Adonis was just clinging to Deputy Paid and Rainbow wasn't there.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever,
yeah.
doesn't matter.
You pop a... And I mean, yeah, I should probably make it everyone. But the point is, you pop a shot, it doesn't resist it, it's dead. Bloop.
Hog. That's my turn.
It is a Watcher from the Shadows turn, and they're like, they're gonna... I'm gonna check their stats. Okay, yeah. They're gonna move up next to Adonis and be like, nice shot. And then they're going to take another shot, and they are going to hit on the money. And that little Fatak there is immune to poison damage, and just gets hurt a little bit. And yeah, it is however someone else's turn, and a Fatak is going to make a sting attack with advantage because it is literally invisible right now on Adonis. Bam.
Bruh.
roll me a con save here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Adonis
Get that shit off. Get this pussy shit off me.
Adonis is just like, what poison?
Yo, I
Adonis
fucking love
actually yell
Tyler
that?
11.
No, he does not. I yelled that.
Wait, it's Tyler 1, right?
Rapid characterization.
This Argent
for,
Mage again
for goddess.
puts a firebolt out the window, and this time misses. It just flies high. It's the real Kathos' turn. If he'd please stand up.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Pathos never sat down.
Wait, doesn't Adonis still have prot from poison too, right? So
Oh wait, shit, you're right. So is that resistance or is that?
it's advantage on stage. I mean, well, not 20, doesn't matter, but
Oh, okay, yeah. Kathos, you have a
Who's
clean
that?
line on this talk, or?
oh no, it is resistance to poison damage actually. Yeah, so
Yeah,
halved again? Question mark? I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
she takes even less damage. All right, now who did you just pop with that chromatic orb?
Don't tell me it was this one. We got that one.
Yeah, okay. So like, what flavor?
Lightning flavor.
Lightning
Yeah.
flavor. So there's like
Yep.
there's like a Kazap, and it does the like Samus getting hit by a lightning weapon in Smash thing. We can see the skeleton, and then like it's just on the ground, and it's got little music notes flying up from it. And it's toast. You smell some like charred spirit, and yeah. Deputy Page, you wanna
Easy
finish
game.
this?
My character looks down at the creature and she says, again, terribly sorry, but this is just business.
Yeah, sliver slash, clicker slash, cluck clash. It's just like whoosh, whoosh, it falls apart into notes of terror and horror and death as it breaks physically and mentally and spiritually, unwinding and spooling as if though trailing little ash wound round like smoke strings, eviscerate, evaporate from it. And that is your turn. You walk up to this one.
And then I also do this.
It's scared. It's trying to run.
Good. I tell it, if you can break whatever seal has summoned you here, do so, because you will not live otherwise.
All right, so swing. What do you want to do?
I mean, they're all pretty much dead, right? Besides the one that
Yeah,
Page trying to make cry.
Yeah, unless anyone's trying to like charge down. This Clishep seems to be running. Basically,
I hold my hand up as if to stop them. I know they
Swing's
don't
not
look
gonna be
good.
doing anything anyways.
yeah. So Freya, are you gonna like try and like go for the full kill here, or are you gonna let it run?
I mean, it's a beast. Why would I let it live?
Why would I let it live? That's the
Yeah.
Freya response.
I mean, shit.
My
Yeah,
hand
I'll
is
go
up.
run up and swing at it. Wait, your hand is up? Sorry.
My hand is up to suggest that you don't do it, but I'm not gonna stop you.
I mean, you can't deny a girl a kill.
I think Freya runs up and the demons get
I
done
wouldn't
up.
do it. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm
Alright.
just saying, don't do it.
Give me that
but,
attack.
Then again, I have a nefarious agenda.
Oh yeah,
So-
no, like it splits terribly into like a field of didn't resist quite enough, and yeah, with a sort of semi-psychic shriek, all of these like wispy wandering bits dissolve like tears in the played out quote, and
Quite played out.
only the blood remains where you have slain these foes.
Good shit. Alright. So, I suppose we're done here.
The mage, like this guy kind of like gives you a thumbs up through the window and then pulls the curtain.
Pug.
Freya's
you-
like,
The watcher from the shadows like kind of looks at Swings like, "Are we good?"
Do you have to explain what the fox is supposed?
Yeah. Look, I can tell you all about this, but can you get me back to some sort of a safe house? And also, like, maybe could we avoid? He steps behind Deputy Paid. Them ever realizing I was here, except they've totally seen me now. Fuck, shit, fuck.
We found this janitor who was up to no good. I'm going to take him back to the place where we put the naughty little children. The character
Now,
says,
I'm
clearly
just a little
annoyed.
confused.
Dragging him by his collar.
Yes, Greg.
Did these guys sick those things on us or not?
We're not sure. Because this guy seems to insinuate that. However, they were like shooting a little bit of fire at them. So
yeah,
My
you did see
Thank
one
you,
of
Ardent Vale.
one of the Argent Veil mages did cast some firebolts, and one of them which hit at these enemies.
Nice. The minimal effort. I love it. Yeah, no, my character very loudly thanks them.
Yeah.
Very loudly.
So, however, this dude has claimed that they were summoned by the Argent Veil to come get him.
Yeah, well, they failed.
They did not immediately proc aggro on you guys. They didn't fight you until Freya sunk an axe into one of them. But they were trying to get him. They didn't fight the rest of you until y'all started the fight.
It is true. That is how things played out. I was chilling with them.
Ooh.
I was just having a nice time.
So there's...
and Freya does not regret it.
Yeah, so you guys managed to find a secure route back out through the mist. And...
Beast speed down.
Yeah, you guys return to the Fifth Watch with some sake and a curious new friend. What? Wait, what?
Leaving children.
There was a chest in the building with the Watcher guy.
Oh, would you have gone back to, like, rob the chest?
Well,
We know who lives
do I
there.
have any reason to believe that, like, the adjacent buildings to the Argent Lodge are what abandoned? I mean, they were kind of boarded up looking.
Yeah, no, Venig Volenheim is, like, both boarded up and, like it's semi-abandoned. There's still people living there, but, like, things have been happening.
I wasn't in the house.
I would
so-
like to look, and if there's nothing, I'll check. Can I check the chest?
You pop open the chest and you find a broken inkwell and some stained parchment.
Okay, I close the chest.
All right. Meanwhile, back on the
Big
farm.
gamers, I'm leaving.
Well, literally, we're at the end here. Could you give it feedback real fast?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm so sleepy.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me with it. Or you can just message me later. You don't have to.
No, it's cool. My favorite. I liked those little guys at that fight. It was kind of weird how they weren't like attacking us at first. That was weird. I appreciated it. We kind of had to like go about it in a weird way. I liked being thrown into a window. Least favorite. I guess it felt kind of pointless to go to the crab area. I mean, I guess we did get some of that info that those eggs were gonna hatch soon, but it just seemed kind of like, somebody here could have just like mentioned that to us rather than us have to go to that area, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And
Good night, everybody.
Swing.
Good night.
Good night.
You can either message me or give us your feedback now. It's up to you.
Like me.
We'll do the message like usual.
All right. Peace.
I'd
all
like
right,
to go next.
Elizabeth, hit me with it.
Yeah, thing that I liked, I really enjoyed meeting this new faction and kind of, these new, like, creepy devil things. Didn't like, it did feel a little bit disjointed. Like, the two combat encounters felt really disjointed from each other. And I was expecting to fight some slooge. But other than that, good session. Things that I would like to see more of. This world just keeps developing, and it's just really cool how, like, every time I play this game with you, there is just more and more to know about this place, and I really like how complex and detailed you've made this setting.
And if you want to learn more, 8 p.m. Mondays, the High Road, also in the Rosen Creek setting. Hey, sorry, I'm chilling.
And also on Wednesdays, I host.
So that's something you like, but also something you want to see more of, more and more of the world. Awesome.
More and more and more. Yes.
Yay. Okay. With that, Greg, do you have to go?
I don't have to go, but I can go next, and I'll plan to stick around afterwards.
Okay, Greg. Hit me with it.
What I really liked how the encounter with the League in the beginning, how an enemy of ours essentially became an ally, at least for that fight. That was pretty interesting because it felt like we really had a lot of options and not so much leeway, but like a lot of options, a different way to approach that whole entire encounter. I liked that. It made it feel like it would matter. I did not like the second part or second bit. Just felt a little confusing. I had a little trouble following what was going on.
Thanks, Hillary.
Whose side who's on? When first meeting that lodge, I thought like, oh wow, this is a place where maybe Kathos can like buy some spells or something like that. Just something to like keep up, but it doesn't. I don't know. I can't put a beat on those guys, so just the whole thing felt a little confusing and a little like, why do we need to be here? I also thought we were going to be fighting Slooges.
Hey, really? What do you think we were fighting Slooges?
Well, because people said, let's go after the Mother Slooge.
Oh, true.
And so, yep, that's what I didn't like.
I thought it was more like look for one.
Well, I'd like to see more, more of the world. Just like Liz said, every time we play, it feels like the world kind of blooms. It opens up a little bit more. If there are any animators out there in our audience, I think it would be hilarious if someone made like an anime intro.
I want one, and I want to yell Rosenkriegu at the end of like a J-pop song. Rosenkriegu.
That'd be so sick if someone did like an anime intro with all of our characters. As in so sick, someone might even pay money for it, like me. So yeah. That's it. That's me. That's my spiel.
Awesome, thank you. And a Rainbow, hit me with it. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for rating Quicksilver. We are in the feedback phase, but we welcome all of your beautiful friends.
Young Quicksilver.
So like you said at the beginning of the session, so I'm not making an assumption here, but clearly like you like almost improv the whole session, right?
Yeah, not good improv, because when
I was gonna say it was actually like, I don't know, maybe I would say some of the best possible improv, actually. Like
normally when
I
I'm
don't
improving,
think you can improv a session better than that. Sorry?
Normally when I'm improving, people can't tell.
Really? Okay.
I'll be straight up. I forgot you were improving.
I know you were improving, but like
we know you improv a lot just because
like
we know
there's a difference
you
between like improving like an encounter or something than like improving an entire session. I mean, do you often improv the whole session?
Don't ask.
I mean, okay, yeah, sorry, I don't. Sorry,
Don't
that was gauche. That was gauche of me.
spoiled.
That was gauche of me.
Don't want the magic spoiled.
Actually, don't answer that.
What's the favorite, least favorite here? Was it like the least favorite? Was that things were a bit phoned in?
No, it was a good thing. I was gonna say it was a good thing because like it still felt like a coherent like well done session, but it was obviously improv. So like there was times when it was like, oh, like clearly Leah's just stalling for time to create something, but like that's fine, like whatever. Didn't feel that weird. What were some negative things? I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of like a double-edged sword because like, yeah, like the session felt like there's a little less like direction to it, but like it was still like it still made sense within the like, how do I describe this? Like it had like a proper like structure and pacing and everything, and like it was still interesting. It just didn't feel like it had like a lot of like really strong like plot direction or anything. So yeah,
for sure.
What I want to see more of, I feel like we've been fighting a lot of like monsters and things,
You want more?
and I
humanoid
kind of
enemies?
like to fight a little more of people.
Ooh, I agree to that.
Sure. Yeah. I think that Pat on Wednesday might have alluded to an arc coming up that might involve some more people related to a council vote that happened a while ago. Speaking of which, I need to actually have the council votes fucking happen. I
Yeah.
digress. All right. Yeah. So little more people enemies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll put some more humanoids and such in the roster. And I think that
And,
there's
like,
also some actual intel you got from Nillers that might help explain what's up with the Argent Lodge and also lead to more humanoid enemy encounters.
Sure.
Interesting.
Sounds good.
But yeah,
That is all for me.
that's all for you.
Yeah.
Pat.
Yay! Okay, so do not take this the wrong way, but I feel like I should have spent this time playing or doing art instead of playing because I didn't feel like I actually contributed much to the session at all, and I don't know. I feel like there were too many people. That's my biggest-
I gotta admit, like compared to the, I don't know if it was because there was more planning involved, but like compared to the like 4-person session we had the other week, it's nobody's fault. It's just too many people. I think for this
yeah,
kind
no,
of
there's definitely too many people.
for
I
this
couldn't
kind
get
of
coordinated as well.
session, like
Yeah,
like it's the way the
also-
Freistadt is structured. I don't know.
Also, I think that
Elizabeth
it
and I
goes
were
better.
constantly talking over each other.
I think it goes better.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It goes better normally on Freistats where I have my shit together and I'm ready, because then I can do a lot more of the cat herding that helps keep the players flowing well with each other. I think it's the
Okay.
Freistats
Okay,
where I have
okay.
to be like hastily like creating new monsters and maps in the background where like I have to wander and then I lose the thread. But yeah, I see what you're saying, and I think that we might move from 6 to 4 more regularly. But I don't want to.
I mean,
I want.
You don't have
to.
to. You don't have to make
sure.
such a big jump right away. I mean, maybe 5 works better.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
see,
and
we'll see.
you know what? I honestly, like I play enough of these that I can just sit out some nights, and I figured I'd show up because I knew Rainbow and Heather were going to be there, and I like the dynamic of Rainbow, Heather, and Deadbeat Page, but it's I didn't really get to do anything, and I felt kind of like a third party the whole time. So that would probably be. All right. That's not even. I hate this. That's not even my worst thing because it's not something you necessarily can control. That's more of a player's thing. So things I like best. You improv this super well. I think there was a lot of cool dynamics in the fights, especially the first fight where we were able to free the people who were under the prophet's dark watery spell. Loved that. I love the whole creepy story arc that you're working on with the cultist dudes. That's awesome. Things that I did not like. I didn't like that this whole adventure kind of didn't have a cohesive conclusion or point, more or less. I kind of figured we'd be going back to the Hanging Gardens or maybe to the watery lair that we went to the other time to see if we could get to the bottom of these Pearl people. And what I want to see more of. Just more Freistadt and more of your DMing because you're a fantastic DM and I love playing games with you and love coming out every night. As many nights as you have with me. So thanks.
Awesome. Well,
May I make a suggestion as to who to raid too?
sure.
I was given a free subscription to Daleric, who currently has 28 watchers. Now I'm not sure.
Oh
if,
yeah, we rated them last time too. I'd be happy to. By the way, and thank you, DM Quicksilver, for rating us. Thank you everyone who's here. We're gonna move over there. Remember, we are of course nice neighbors, so if you're gonna interact, be nice. Thank you everyone for coming out. We're gonna pop over to Daleric. You know the links. You know what's up. You know that Saturday, Chain Stars, Waterworld Adventure, come out for a Get Hype. It's gonna be wild. So much great art for it. I'm gonna push the link, the raid now. See ya.
Woo,
And
Bye-bye.
yeah, we're
everybody
still.
say howdy from Diesel Shot.
Yeah.
Howdy,
Say, why, boy, howdy. All right, I hit the